you ready? Back to back. This time they're running on a midnight train. Back to back. Conscience is swimming to the end. Back to back. Cannot let anyone do it again. Back to back. I can no longer pretend. Give me a break, you're down. Just wanna get by my dad's again. Lazy down. What a heavy day. Now you hear the rumble from the ground, yeah. Freak, shit, frog like clowning, bouncing round, yeah. So let it be, oh let it be, since I'm the traitor. This time's knocking on the door. While a chance of God is standing back to back. This time they're running on a midnight train. Back to back. Conscience is swimming to the end. Back to back. Cannot let anyone do it again. Back to back. I can no longer pretend. Give me a break, you down. Just wanna get by my sense again. Lazy down. What a heavy day. With a clown and had a high old time. Nobody doubted he is true of purpose. Oh yeah, not knowing we had given up everything we had lived. All of an option, the next right here in this dead end. Back to back. That's down the running on a midnight train. Back to back. Conscience is moving to the end. Back to back. Ladies already on a juggler vein. Back to back. Each time we'll never let it down. To stand. audio, but now you can hear me
Yo,
because I've unmuted myself. Hello and welcome to Just Block.
what's up, everybody?
It's we're back. We're back from the most on-time registration for Just Block ever went up this week, and we're back from Combo Breaker. Congrats to Big Pat for getting second. Um, why am I blanking on who won? I was there. I was literally dude. That's events. You just get into a fucking blur
Uh,
because you never remember who actually like.
I watched it too, and now
Bro, I ran the thing. like,
oh no.
oh, and
I hope
I
everybody had fun at Combo Breaker, though.
yeah,
I
it was
wish that I could have been, but I'm glad everybody had fun.
yeah, it was a grand old time. Common Breaker was sick. I definitely think that if you, the viewing audience, can go to Combo Breaker in the future, you should. It was Domo. Domo one.
It
It
was.
was Domo one. Yeah, thank you,
Okay.
Adarex. Um, but
Mm,
yeah, we are back. We are here. We are in the thick of it. We are here for our first game. But before we begin that, I am Tabby. Joined with me is Lamb tonight,
hi.
and
We're
we
gonna
are
game.
yeah. Every day's great at your GNS.
I'm excited. It's been a little bit since I got to commentate some Persona, commentate anything.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
took
yeah.
like a month and a half break from fighting games and was stuck in the Valorant vortex, so I'm back.
You and the entirety of the Pacific Northwest Grand and Blue community.
I got stuck for real. And then I was like, all right, get me out of here. All right, Will Draco, ready up.
I have also pinged them. Yeah. But also for those of you who did not hear otherwise, hold on, I have to auto pass.
There we go.
Wait.
Oh, they're typing. Oh, no way though. It let what?
What? What?
That's a
That's
new thing.
I've never heard of
I
that.
didn't
Okay.
know that was
Okay. So
real.
apparently Draco's PS Plus subscription ran out today. And apparently it lets you join the lobby, but it does not let you play.
What the?
That is I've never heard of that happening before, that you need to like because normally it's like error, you cannot play online unless you like have a PlayStation Plusy. But like that's crazy. That's actually really really funny.
Wow,
Um dare I say it's peak fiction. like
that's hilarious.
all right.
All right, we're good.
No,
Wait, no,
what
we're not. That's fine.
thun?
I saw orange square and I thought we were fine. Fucking, I actually got baited so hard. Wow.
uh
You were about to say something before all this happened about if you didn't hear, and I don't know what you were about to say. I
uh
think I know what you're going to say though.
Taku is what I was going to bring up.
Oh, okay.
So for those of you who didn't see, they like announced a couple of the games for Taku, and they announced like hotel blocks were up for the Wyndham.
Yep.
And Persona's going to be there. So if you are in Florida or you want to make the trip out to Florida, definitely go. Like straight up, like Taku was one of my favorite events I went to last year. It was a grand old time. It was great seeing all the Persona people, offline at this like first big event. I just had to kick that. But yeah, it's sick. It is godlike. You should go. Support it if you can. People are there. You should support it if you can. Obviously, I just have to put this addendum out there. It is Florida. Do with that what you will.
Yep.
But it's Orlando. Wait, is this a bot?
No. Unfortunately, it is not a bot.
Okay. I almost shot you. I'm just letting you know. I almost shot you.
Okay. Does Draco have PS Plus now? Are we good?
Are we
Kenny
good?
ready? Kenny ready? Oh my god. Now Thun's got the pasta. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll say that like, let's go. Let's go. We're in there. We're in there. All right. So it is Orlando, right? Like, and Orlando has its inherent flaws. But generally, the area near there is relatively safe, and people around there are like gonna try to make sure everybody is like to their best. So like, if you can go, if you feel comfortable that you can go with it being, as it is, go do it, support it, support. This is probably going to be like the Persona major for a long time. So make sure you support it.
It probably will be actually.
All right, but
We are in game.
Yeah. All right, so we got Cyberman on the Kanji, Draco on the Minazuki, trying to get the party started right now. Already 2 cards broken.
Yep. Having to deal with the giant sword normals already. Cyberman really doing their best, but it is a bit of a rough life. Does have a good knockdown here. Oh my god. This is a lot of... Oh, that's an unfortunate drop, but I guess we AoA and it works. You know what? We take those. Ooh. We don't like this though. Lost the entire Shadow Burst off of... Oh my god, AoA'd the AoA? These people are on a level that I cannot comprehend. I don't know what I just witnessed. I saw AoA the AoA, and somehow Cyberman took that round after taking a bunch of damage. Seeing the full auto combo string from Shadow Kanji is a little interesting. Usually I don't see that, but I guess that's something different in the pressure that Shadow Kanji can do. Oh, the roll past the AoA was so good. Another roll, so we're back at the same situation, but Cyberman able to fight their way out of the corner. Oh, we're just spamming EX tackle all the way to the corner. That's another thing that I didn't know. While Tabby's figuring out tech issues, Cyberman is just cooking. Cyberman is just cooking on the Shadow Kanji. I think this is the first time that I have seen like Shadow Kanji do something specifically different from regular Kanji. And that's kind of cool. Oh no. That's also not a bot. Oh god.
Thank you for telling me that's not a bot. I also had the immediate thought to just shoot them.
Yeah. This is what I get.
Select your character.
Alright. Apparently we have game audio now, because you
got game audio?
You could hear game audio, right?
Yes, I could.
like
the entire time, and I heard you turning it up. I was like, is it just getting louder?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna turn it down slightly, because like I was like, why is this not working? By all laws of aviation, this should work. Like, alright.
Okay, so Cyberman takes the first game. I got to see some stuff that Shadow Kanji does that regular Kanji just can't do. I see why people think that Shadow Kanji is a little better now, you know? But Shadow Kanji, of course, still has some general issues that Kanji himself has as a character.
The thing is like the benefits to playing Shadow Kanji is you get the unmerciful kills off of combos, not just off of throws, which I think is the biggest advantage.
Yeah.
There we go, SB grab.
SB grab. Can I get the setup? Okay.
You did.
Oh my god, he went for the fog?
Society.
actually went for a frog counter. That's insane. Oh my
Yeah.
god! just do that. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes you just want to guarantee that you can, like, close the round out. So, it's a pretty, like, reasonable line.
Oh, that was a good air-to-air, but couldn't quite convert off that. That's kind of unfortunate. Just slightly too far out of range. Oh. Okay. Back of the corner, now you gotta deal with this pressure. That's so good. Spider-Man ready for the block.
Yeah, but not like Ringo's not ready. Just constantly getting pressed on, but they will. He hits the EX Super now, able to start their own. Nice roll.
Set up. Oh, was looking for a DP for sure there. Some sort of defensive option. Was just waiting for that. Gets the counter hit on the mash. Shock is crazy here. Oh my god. Yeah, everything went correct there. Cyberman takes a 2-0.
Yeah. Yeah, Cyberman was just like very on point to like consistently call out every single option that Draco was bringing to the table.
Yeah.
Like it was very, very good just to see him, see them always be like, yeah, you know, I'm ready for you to constantly press on, constantly just like force you to have to respect me. And as soon as Draco stopped respecting them, they just like were able to dominate the match.
We are getting a question if losers can just play.
Oh,
I'm assuming the answer is yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. P4U2, please speed run all games not marked for stream queue. Thank you. Alright. But up next we have Mellow Card and the Link Crossing Gala.
I have not seen. I don't think has Romello played in Just Block. If he has, it hasn't been more than once.
It's been maybe a couple times, but I think both the times that they were, they either like didn't get on stream or you weren't commentating.
Okay, well that would make sense. And then Melvin, I have not seen. I think in Just Block, but may have been in previous ones that I did not commentate.
Melvin? I actually don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. But what I do know is Melvin did get third at Combo Breaker this weekend.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
At least I'm pretty sure he's either third. They've definitely made, yeah, because they were winner sides, so the worst they could place in third.
Yeah, I do know these players. I just, of course, was never sure if Romello was actually in Just Block. But yes, I know, of course, Romello, one of the main kanji gamer, or not kanji, Aki gamers, having to play this character in this version seems like suffering. And,
Akihiko just won Combo Breaker. Therefore,
yeah, true. That is true.
Akihiko won a major, therefore, no downplay allowed. That's the rules. That's what you have to do.
That's the rules.
Yeah.
And of course, Melvin on the Mitsuru. Shadow Mitsuru. And we all know how explosive this character can be. Okay.
Yeah, especially
starting already.
Especially versus Aki, where you just kind of just like die randomly for all characters.
Yeah, I will say one difference between who won Combo Breaker and what Romello is playing right now is Romello is not playing Shadow Aki.
That is true.
So
that is true. I do think I think if I remember correctly with Romello, I think they just like don't like Shadow Akihiko's personality, and so they play small.
Hey, that was why I played regular Naruto.
But definitely, I think if your goal is like to be a competitive gamer, like you should be playing Shadow Aki.
Because you wouldn't have to be praying for a reset here. Does get the reset, gets the nice side switch combo. And nice side switch mix up rather, not a full combo. You needed one hit, but had to go for the reset because the combo didn't full kill. Even though it did a lot of damage. But then you have the other side where if Melvin gets a good hit, he can kill from this range specifically with that Shadow Burst. Oh, yeah. Oh! Backed up. I'm actually confused there. Why Ramella, or why Melvin went for the backup there. Oh, the DP is not good though. AOA. Set up.
Oh.
Ooh, was that the wrong Bakula?
Yeah, it was because it was just the quick out into. You have to do a deep there to be able to keep the continuation going.
That's unfortunate.
Player 2 wins!
Yeah,
Unfortunate drop.
It'd be like that sometimes though with Shadow Mitsu. She's not like free execution, right?
Yeah. For sure. You actually have to do a lot of charge moves mid combo. And I think those can feel really weird.
You have to do charge preparations. You have to like, it's so much work. So much work to be an honest charge character presser. SMG.
Yes.
Shaking my head.
For sure. Yeah, this character is definitely honest. Doesn't rob you. Doesn't do 7K.
She's all mids. She's all mids.
All mids.
All mids.
Doesn't have ways to steal your meter. Completely honest.
Bro, why did I glance at my Twitter during this?
Oh no.
We
turn it off. Turn it off.
I turned it off. I closed it off.
Oh wow, that anti-air round start was crazy. DP in response from Melvin. Not allowing Ramella to get too started with this Aki. Aki pressure can be a little scary. Again, going for the gamble this time.
I do like a lot of what Melvin is doing here, right? Just constantly spacing themselves outside of Aki's effective range with every single one of their options, and then at the point where did you press and you guessed wrong? I now get a deal like 92k.
Oh, just barely gets the last super kill. This will kill, yeah. 6k. 6k.
Honest 6k. Honest 6k.
Very honest.
From a from a single 5A. Right, here we go though. Ramella card finally getting a chance to come in.
Yep. Gonna get these Cyclone levels up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh wow, they empty nothing into a mid. Was just looking for the mash. Very patient, still gets hit anyway. It's the silence. Oh, that's really big versus the 2-2. I think you are dead here for sure. No.
Oh yeah.
Not even close. Ow. That still had a bunch of damage left.
I'm strong, you know.
I'm trying to think if just SB would have killed right there, but I'm not 100% sure.
Hey, if you don't have to carry meter, might as well just do it.
Yeah, true. You know what? True. But it's harder. It's harder to do the double thing
yeah.
because you get to drop it. So like.
Oh, why is this character get to do that? JB is a war crime button, and she just has it. Jab check, counter hit, but not confirmed off of. Air throw is really good from Melvin here. No tech.
Yeah, tried to delay tech out of that pickup, but Melvin was able to get the free extension onto it.
Oh, Ramella.
Yeah, I like Arcancel roll out. Like you may like not take your turn, but you're having to hold that mid screen instead of having to hold mid pressure. But these sweeps have been working out so well to catch Ramella out.
Oh no! Doesn't get the extension off of the 5C mash, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I think if you do SB straight, you get the extension. But like you don't get the 100-meter Shadow Frenzy combo, but you weren't needing it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Game's hard.
Game is hard. I think that was such a bad situation to be in for Ramella, but one you kind of had to be in. Had to spend 50 for guard cancel roll, spent 50 for guard cancel attack. It's like, okay, well now I have 0 meter, and I'm still fighting Mitsuru at the range that she wants to be at. Like, what are you supposed to do besides not get hit and pray?
You have to just like you just have to have that dog in you. That's just like straight up what it is. So like it's possible, right? like you can definitely make it work. But Melvin is someone who plays generally like pretty on point consistently. But you saw that happen in the first round, so I think that's the big thing is Romello just looking for that to happen again.
Oh, explosive damage here in the corner from Romello, forcing the burst.
I like Melvin. They've been seeing how much Melvin had been going for TP after any whiff interaction where they're using minus.
Yep.
So just like hold that block and make them be defensive on it.
Oh, falling JA. Oh, the roll! I think Melvin was reading that, but wasn't fast enough to actually punish it. Oh my god. Ow.
Yeah.
Particular about my matches.
Yeah. Ouch. Oof, ow, my bones.
One of the few things that that Aki still has, that he had in 1.12, and it made him really scary, is the explosive levels of damage. The struggle is getting to a point where you can do that damage.
Yeah, and that's also like the argument where like you don't need Shadow Akihiko because you have access to this high damage without even needing Shadow.
Ow. The unblockable?
No, yeah, base the DP.
He's cooking so hard! He just cooked so hard!
Yep. Like I said, I think what it was, a lot of this was that Romello was like trying to get a footing for exactly how Gavin was wanting to be playing, right?
Yeah.
Like they were
the opportunity.
it was just like, damn, you know, how do I deal with this? And then you notice in that second game, it's like, oh, I lost because they just DP'd on every interaction I tried to punish. So why don't I just block and wait for them to bait up that DP? DP got baited, damage was awaited.
And then I like the mental fortitude to just be like, I'm gonna hard bait burst now too, because I know that you're gonna panic a little bit after getting hit with this. And you only really have one option to stay in the game, or I win. So why don't I just completely take that option away? He had such a huge life lead that even if Melvin doesn't burst there, does it really matter? You know?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't really matter if you just take the burst and, you know, or take the mash. Like, Mitsuru mashes 2A, and you're like, okay, well, now I just need to wait a little bit longer and get like a random DP. All right, who we got next? We got Golem.
Yeah, we're gonna get it's Thun versus Free Golem for our first top 8 quals match today.
All right, Thun and the Golem. We'll have to see. Is Thun feeling good today? Because
yeah, I mean, like, it's weird. Like Thun is someone who generally is a very like emotions-driven player, but you also have the advantage of you're playing the Free Golem matchup.
Yeah,
you're playing Akihiko, and so like you're just gonna kind of get there sometimes. Because it's Yukari Akihiko. What else can I say? Have you played that matchup? I've played that matchup. It's not good. It's not good.
All right, Thun is here.
Alright, players. Every day's great at your Junettes.
So we will be seeing the Junpei, yep, and we will be seeing the Ikari. Nothing too crazy there.
Oh, Junpei. Why do I think Akihiko? Still, this matchup, like,
I mean, there is some stuff that I think Junpei can do against Ikari.
yeah, I mean,
if you're really feeling spicy, you can hit those arrows. But
do you want to be hitting those arrows? Do you want to
try? Like, if you get hit with that, then you're kind of cooked.
But that's one of those things that's like necessary to play the matchup. So you have to make it work if you can. But right now, Thun just off to the pretty standard, just like JB, throw box it out, run away whenever Junpei gets too close.
Let's watch out for negative penalty though. It's only moved backwards this entire match. Yeah. See it coming in already. The danger is there. Yeah.
And if they try to call finger or anything from that range, you just gotta snipe it out.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's really, you know, it's up from the Junpei, but now Thun isn't negative penalty, so not feeling get as big of a reward on this as they would like.
Yeah. Finally got the conversion though that they were looking for, and now gets to do whatever unholy things he wants to do in the corner.
Yeah.
Very nice. Oh my god, I didn't even realize that that was something he was ready to do.
Yeah.
Oh, that throw is really good though. Free golem. Getting some runs.
Oh, nice DP out of the slide right there, finding the gap. Forces the defensive late merge from Free Golem.
I don't know if I like it here. Yeah. Oh, that was an interesting interaction.
I didn't think you'd still be invuln after the swinging up for Super Arrow to go through, but right. One thing I like about some gameplay that I've been noticing recently, and they're like as general, is a lot of Yukari's just always default to mute arrow at the end of these sequences.
Yeah.
But Thun now, whenever like versus like shadow characters, especially if they have 50 meter, instead of going for mute, they're opting for charm just to take that away.
That's very good. I think the less meter that you give these characters, the better it's gonna be for you.
Yeah.
Although you can kind of forego it in situations where you're like, oh, they're not gonna have burst for a while, like you saw it there.
Yeah.
Thun did mute arrow instead, but I think at this point, I think any combo Thun gets will probably be a charm arrow, keeping that off the table. Let's see if we see that. Oh no, we actually do see the mute. Oh, go for the mix though. Oh, and it baits the burst. Too far away. It's crazy. Just completely burst save. Gets a reset too. When did Thun get all these resets?
After the first 100.
Rid the evils of this world, Featherman. Phoenix Ranger.
It's crazy. Like Thun was not really doing I would say Thun was not really doing mix-ups a lot prior. Primarily was going for guess how many times I'm going to JA on your wake up was the mix-up. And now it's more like, yeah, I'll do that sometimes, but also sometimes I'm just gonna drop and do sweep, and you're not gonna be ready for it.
Well, that's the layering, right? Like that's kind of like that next step in the Yukari mix, especially versus somebody, like Thun and Free Golem meet each other pretty regularly, at least in like Just Block brackets.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely like a very reasonable line to shift your layering to that, because then once they're starting to worry about that, you gotta go for like overhead land, like re-jump over a JA like mix up, like.
Refuse to lose.
I like seeing the development from Thun. It definitely seems like every time I commentate Thun, he's got something different.
Yeah.
Something new. And it's not like he's losing anything old either.
Yeah, it's just building on to the it's just building on to where they're at.
Yeah. Okay. I like the late tech here. Making sure you don't get randomly frame trapped, and I like the jump over the AOA. Calls that out. The DP is great as well. A lot of good reads so far by Thun.
But a great up back dive kick and a great AOA now.
Yeah, finally gets that AOA working. All the way down, death bound.
Yeah.
Alright, DP, get out! Oh my god, that's a fun classic.
That Free Goal, like, they had baited the DP, just wasn't ready to get the conversion onto it.
Yep.
So now...
No tech, smart. Ooh, Willis hit.
Yeah,
no,
it did.
Yeah. Wow. That was...
That's what happened.
That was a lot.
That's what happened.
That was a lot from Thun, and like a lot of good stuff. It seemed like every scramble was in his favor for a large portion of that. Maybe one or two like situations didn't go his way, but then just had some good momentum. Wasn't Free Golem not looking for that double DP. Free Golem's looking for something else right now. His life bar. I don't know.
They won't be seeing it.
How much? Oh
yeah.
no! That is disgusting.
Yeah.
Wow. I think that was quite convincing from Thun, taking it 2-0.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like Free Golem had a single point in that game when they were like anywhere near the driver's seat. I don't think they got victory cry either game.
They didn't get victory cry either game, but they had a shot. What's it called? In that last round, like they were, or the round before that one. They were like very dominant in like their general play. Alright, I have to TO. I have to TO. But Grimflesh already knows what's up, so thank you for coming in through. Like you saw them have these glimpses of where they were like in control, but Thun quickly, and this is I think the big thing, Thun quickly recognized like, hey, I know that I'm now seeing that you're like when you get advantage in these scrambles, you can generally like push this pretty far. So I'm gonna immediately re-scramble in situations that you normally shouldn't re-scramble to get out of there.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Waffle's here. Bird Flash is here. So far, we have 1 qual, 4 top 8 done. Just made it in.
Yeah, good stuff on Grimflesh actually taking the upset over Big Pat in the winning round too. And Waffle is also taking over Acres. We have the double upset match.
And all other games can play, correct?
Yes, all other yes. At P4U2, if you are not in the stream, Q3 top 8, please play. Exclamation mark, smiley face, exclamation mark, pensive cowboy emoji.
Nice.
Yes.
Alright, let's go. Grimflash Waffles.
Please select your character.
Shall we begin?
Ah. The character I know.
But it's also Margaret Kanji. Like,
yeah, I mean, this is just terrible for Kanji, like, let's be honest.
yeah.
This is not a fun matchup for Kanji. Kanji doesn't get to do anything in this matchup unless he makes an insanely good read and puts himself in a position where Margaret guesses wrong 5 times in a row.
But anything is possible, right? Like,
Yeah.
I can't not say that anything's possible. Like, it's not, you're not guaranteed to lose, but you're gonna be put into this a lot. But sweet, like already in that spacing working out. So now Waffles gets a good chance to push first out with Sprint Flash.
Run up sweep. Nice confirm. Oh, but doesn't get the ender. That's unfortunate. So no knockdown. Now has to deal with this weird stuff in mid-screen.
Nice attack.
Still in the corner. Grab is fine. Not too much damage. Usually, you're generally okay with this. You're fine with taking this for PS.
Nice attack.
Good blocks, and that's a great match. That's gonna be at least 4K. Oh
Unless
no,
it
that's
misses.
unless you drop it.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, you can drop that. All right, no combo, of course. You don't get combo off counter hit DP in this game, unfortunately. Why'd they have to take that away? This is an okay. Oh, weird confirm. Was 1 more canceling and wasn't expecting that to hit, and then he gets hit.
Yeah,
Like super grab. Yeah, you're dead. Oh, no, you're not. I thought that would do more damage than it did. Okay, well, you died of the 5C.
I think you can OMC that to probably kill, but it's
Yeah.
it's one of the things like you think, oh yeah, this kills, but then you just got like scaled.
Super hard. Oh, burst gets the shock off. Okay. Throw. Divine vacuum going on. Oh, that's a mix of. Got hit with J2B. Such a good button. This time does not get hit with it, and that's actually not a bad mash.
Yeah.
The 1 more cancel did come in, but you still have to fall back onto the ground and you do a 1 more cancel at that height, so not a bad place to mash. DP comes through from Margaret.
Now, yeah, good call with the spear right there. Just check out the lightning calls. Like, it's really hard to try to do the 5D lightning calls on the bar. So you're gonna have to find different ways to get yourself in there. They're forcing them to block it now. Gonna hit him with the 2B.
Yeah, unblockable. You can't really afford to jump versus Oh, you're dead, I think. Yeah, you are so dead.
Oh, good burst. Good burst.
Yeah. Oh, this is actually doable. This actually can kill from this range, I think. Yeah, you got a lot of meter too. Oh, the mess up! That's so unfortunate. You can't mess that up.
Yeah, you're.
SB sword car?
Don't disappoint me.
Sword limbo?
Hey, as long as it works.
What is that? Few application? Oh, 5C. Ow. Yikes. That's gonna hurt too. Just out of awakening. Honestly, yeah, I was gonna say, if you get hit, you might die. You can die off this because you're not in awakening and you have no burst. Not quite enough damage.
Just add the extra hits where you can, and the DP comes through on the press attempt in that Oki situation. I like that Oki the press right there because normally players can be a little bit more respectful.
Yeah, what?
But good stuff.
That was great.
Yeah, like I said, it's one of those that you can you can win. You just have to be playing out
definitely
of your
not
mind. And that's what Waffles was doing there. I mean, Grim had some unfortunate drops, right? Like it just kind of be like that sometimes. But in the interaction, a lot of the interactions, I think you saw Waffles just starting to play a little bit more confident on their presses to make those comebacks.
We saw Grim Flash honestly thinking about going to Naoto there, but decides to stick with the Margaret. Kind of weird because I think they're like about as strong as each other versus this character specifically. I actually think that Naoto might be better.
I actually like the Naoto pick more than the Martin pick. I think this matchup's bad, but the biggest thing is that you don't have to worry about Kanji coming.
Yeah, exactly. Oh.
But if you're not feeling practice, then there's no reason to try to go force yourself to do that. But you can instead make another good matchup.
Okay, Ice Ball in the Spear. Classic zoning. Very good. 2A breaks the Persona. We got the Panther Ray going for a small mix-up, not a real one, really. Kind of hard to get a real mix-up going off that. You kind of just get 2A. And Waffles is going to match their way out. Okay. Gotta guess. Oh, bad guess from Waffles on the possible offensive situation. That is not gonna work, unfortunately. If that was another DP, probably any other DP, that probably works. The amount of times I've gotten that... Oh, no. You're definitely dead off that. I don't see you living this. Oh.
Sorry about that.
Waffles is making a lot of good guesses. Unfortunately, Grimflash also dropping a lot of stuff, which makes this very hard. I think as Margaret, the main advantage you have in this matchup is you have good pokes that lead into insane damage, and if you're not getting the insane damage, it becomes a lot harder to deal with this character because you can still break the stuff.
As well as all the things that generally bring you force you into your combo routes are things that are bringing you closer. So you're dropping the opponent right in your face, and it can always be really scary. God Hand coming through now.
There are also things that are generally quite minus to whiff or to get blocked. Whiffing or having a dropping a 2B and flying into the air feels terrible. Whiffing, God Hand doesn't feel great either. At least if it's blocked, it's not that bad. But whiffing a sword carve on block or blocking, getting that blocked, you're getting cooked. All of these situations are just not good for Margaret. So you actually have to be quite on point if you want to do stuff like this. And there's another situation you can't really get away with. Trying to go for the cheeky God Hand overhead mix-up, but at that range, Kanji is king. Okay. We're gonna go for the wall stick. Yeah.
I'm gonna quickly force a burst out right there. I do like that a lot. Try to make sure you can get up close and personal. The suplex coming through. Good enough to put you back into the neutral situation. It's smart. Lightning connected!
And even though the SB gotcha whiff, or the gotcha whiffs, it's still such a great position to be in because now you're point blank while they're stuck in block stun. And so much damage being dealt here.
The D grab involved and going through the reversal super. Now, evening up his life. I'm pretty sure that was a drop combo.
I don't know if it was.
Well, they did the C air grab so late that I was like, oh, that was an accidental misinput for the drop. But just the 2B, like.
Now I know why you senpai says she's superior.
I don't know what just happened.
I actually like
that feels like 5 levels too high for me.
That is kind of fucking insane. I'll tell you that much.
What in the world?
Like, I actually like that. I actually like that a lot because I'm gonna, in the assumption that it's not a drop. I'm gonna say that we're in that timeline, right? You are like, because so many people are just auto-teching right there because like, okay, they're gonna grab. I'm gonna grab tech. I'm gonna be forced to hold this. Like, not gonna try to delay tech that. So you're just pressing the hold tech, but it's the catch on that to force out the air tech, and if they're not ready for it, it's like a purple grab setup, right?
Yeah.
In BlazBlue, where it's one of those. It's like, hey, are you watching up for this? Are you still paying attention as you're being comboed at the end of it? Because you're gonna lose for it, and.
Yeah, especially when you're low HP. I feel like a lot of people tap out mentally, low HP. They're like, oh, I'm dead, or, or whatever. And so they kind of guarantee that they're dead because they tapped out mentally before the combo was done. They get reset, they die to something random, and it's like, that's kind of one of those situations. You lost the game for yourself in a way. Like, yes, it's hard to come back still at that point, but you did lose the game for yourself.
And that's nothing on Grimflash, right? Because I think like every player does that. That's not.
Yeah, everybody does
like,
that.
Like Evo champions do that.
I do that. I'll be playing someone and I'm like, oh, I'm so dead, and I'm just like already thinking about round 2, and I'm like, oh, I got reset. Oh, I died because I didn't block.
Exactly.
It is a human thing. You're already this game has so much in the mental stack that you're trying to reduce how much you have to think about in the moment by thinking about the next thing, and you lose to the thing in the moment.
Over here.
Here we are now in the moment of our match. We have Hero versus Luke Sky. The Luke Sky who came through for Just Block for the first time last week and ended I think up at 3rd. I believe only actually losing to Hero, so getting a little bit of a run back there. And one thing I really like about Luke Sky's Yosuke is that they are one of the I'm just gonna land a combo into mixed Yosuke's. They're not trying to go for those like really crazy like extension routes that Yosuke sometimes do and then lose Oki and have to suffer before. They're just like, I'm gonna kill you on any place left.
Yeah. I think that means that if you are playing against a character or a player that plays this character like this, you really need to save your meter for once you get hit with that combo.
Yeah.
It's kind of stifling to not be able to use your meter as freely as you want to, but honestly, you're not going to be able to use your meter if you're dead. So, save your meter, see if you can get through a situation like this, and unless you die from the combo, of course, and block it.
You can save all the meter you want at any given point, but it doesn't matter when you have double poison.
Yep.
Gotcha active.
I think unfortunately Hero took too many random straight hits without ever getting a spot to block. Maybe one of the times where Hero's activity on the screen hindered them more than it helped them. Great bait.
Yeah,
no origin.
And that's one of those things that like in your in the player matchup, you have to figure out like, okay, does the game plan work, or do I have to make those large adjustments?
Okay, got a decent corner position here. Oh, it doesn't block the last mix-up, yeah. I like Luke saving the burst, might as well. You didn't get anything on Hero, and it's like, well, now you're in a situation where you get a couple hits, and you just Shadow Burst and take the game.
Unless like Hero's at like 30%, I think you just want that burst.
Yep. Okay. Mix up territory. We got the.
Yeah,
Oh, that was dirty. That was hard to see.
I didn't block it. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I was sitting over here expecting an air normal, and there's the burst, unfortunately baited. I was sitting here expecting hover dash 2A off of that, because that's the general starting point, but no, instead it's like a perfectly spaced sweep into missile hit conversion. Who's blocking that? No one is blocking that. If you said you blocked that in chat, you're a liar.
If anyone says that, I'm banning them. No one said it. Alright, we're good. We're good. They didn't block it. Nobody blocked that shit.
No one's blocking that. No one's looking for that. It's so unexpected.
Alright. So Luke Sky, I had taken the moment, taking like.
Yep.
So I believe you blocked because you are nice. You are nice with it.
I'm not. Why do you think I'm a commentator? I do not cook in this game. I will be honest. I love this game, but I do not cook.
If I cooked, I'd be wearing the chef hat. But I'm out here in the diner. I'm eating.
Yes.
I'm eating, watching all these.
I'm the
games.
food critic.
You see someone hit a whack ass mix up, but it's just this fucking ratatouille.
Yeah, exactly. That's me every time I see Chie, and I think about the time that I almost fucking died IRL when I got hit with the Shadow Chie combo. Alright, so far, I would say that this is going pretty evenly. Okay, this time, Luke Sky ready for it, has seen it before, is ready to block that, and I think that you will see Hero go for a slightly different mix-up next time that situation comes up.
Yeah, but it's a good check. Like it's a safe spot to mix people at relatively, and then like your opponent is now you get to throw in the layers, make your opponent guess on the next one's coming from, and then just get blown up by it for a second time. Oh, Luke Sky taking advantage of the situation. Now come in, but a good DP.
Good DP. He was there so fast after that 5D, by the way. That was insane. He was in Hero's face instantly. It looked like he teleported.
Well, he is a ninja, so.
Alright. Mix is here. But you also have to realize that you are also playing versus a mix-up character. And your mix-up character is a little bit squishier than Hero's.
Yeah, your mix-up character is a little bit squishier and a little less damaging.
Yes.
I like the news of just trying to like find a chance to like JAs, JBs, but a good run up 5A to catch the up back from Hero.
Alright, mix up, DP of course. Hero now in Orgia, now you really have to deal with mix up. Oh, didn't block that. And I think Hero thought that that DP was over. That one is always a little deceptive when you are trying to punish it, because it does feel like it lasts for a lot longer than you expect it to. Alright, nice roll. That's a great answer to that specific situation. Sometimes that feels extremely volatile and frustrating to deal with. A lot of damage. This should be a kill. Oh, not quite. Doesn't actually have the meter. I just realized. Didn't want to spend the burst on it either. Which is understandable. You are up so much life.
Yeah, and like you have to like take your advantage. I think wherever you can. Again, the head is good. Yeah, go for a reset. Don't have to worry about trying to spend anything. That makes your opponent afraid of what you're going to do in the next situation. But Hero staying calm.
Wow. Nice 5B counter hit confirm. Especially on an airborne opponent. Like, very aware to just be able to take that.
Oh,
great bait.
Yeah.
Baited twice. I think that will be it for this one.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hero doing good work, showing he's the real man behind the slaughter right here to take that one 2-0.
It sucks because Luke Sky clearly has like a lot of stuff on offense, but Hero it seemed like Hero was guessing right. I would say a good 80% of the time. And when Luke Sky was on defense, it really didn't feel like he had all that much to do because it's hard to defend versus Aegis. It really does feel like it's inevitable that she will crack you open at some point.
Yeah, that's... Man, fuck Aegis. That's all I'm saying. Hero, I love you, but damn my character.
Yeah, it really is like Luke Sky is able to do so much on the screen, move around the screen, avoid a lot of what Aegis is doing, and has decent offense. But as soon as that defense situation hits, and you have to deal with the like 10 layers that can essentially come from an Aegis mix-up, where she could do any combination of hover dash and low, in various different orders. You know, might do a hover dash overhead, you know, do the command dash, do hover dash overhead into sweep, do just straight run up sweep. We saw that. It's like there's so many things that happen with this character that will, if you are not stalwart and also extremely active in trying to get out of the situation, you will break.
Doing our write-up for our top 8 streaming queues. We're just about to get started into that. Folks, in the meantime, as a reminder, starting next, the 10th, starting the 10th is the PFC Monthly, and I believe that's going to be the first of tournament of the Dark Hour circuit for the points qualifiers.
Is it the 10th or the 17th?
I thought it was the 10th. Unless it
Hold
changed.
on.
Unless it changed.
It is the 17th.
17th?
Yes.
Okay.
They did.
So then the Just Block, which is the 14th, is going to be the first tournament of the Dark Hour circuit. But for those of you who don't know what the Dark Hour circuit is, it is a little invitational thing that we're doing here for the Persona Fight Club, or the Persona community in general, but mostly through the Persona Fight Club, as that's kind of where we're all located, right? And so for that, it is like a 12 event point qualifier system, depending on the point system scales, depending on the number of entrance at events and stuff. So make sure that you all check that out, as there is a currently $1,000 prize pot for the final invitational tournament, which is, I believe, the 12 highest qualifiers make it through, if I remember correctly. I'm going off of memory, I don't have the doc up.
And hopefully we'll get. I know there are a lot of people who want to join Just Block and maybe, you know, forget.
Yeah.
Or they are like,
Please select
you
your
know,
character.
they maybe don't make a schedule around it. But I think this will definitely incentivize some of those people who maybe are on the fence about joining to join more frequently, for sure, because
and then
you want those points.
Yeah, you want those points, but then you're also going to see the people who, like, I think, you don't see on any of these kind of Netflix tournaments roll through.
Mhm.
Well, there's money on the line now at the end of this.
Yeah.
And I'm going to throw my hat in the ring.
Another big plus of this. I do want to see a lot of new faces and some people that, you know, I haven't seen before in these online tournaments. That'll be fun. Right.
So now this is going to be bonched on, like, this is a match with the center. Right? Like, generally, I think Fun, like we were seeing, has very good control of a lot of where people want to be on the screen, but Bonch plays at a level that, unless you're actively prepared for it, it's going to be hard for you to fully make it through. Oh, great 5A right there with the little micro walk back.
Alright, decent damage here. What are we gonna see? Yeah. Fun's doing that too, and I don't really think I've seen that from him consistently before, that specific combo. I really like that route that he's doing. But unfortunately, Bonch didn't have that much help to chew through once all was said and done, and it's just gonna take that round. Oh, no Ender. No Raging Lion Ender. That's kind of unfortunate. Don't know if that was a misinput, or maybe Bonch was trying to do something else. Oh, tech miss, but 2B is crazy.
Go nice. Oh, yeah, there we go. I like that late air throw on there to just check on up back into the air tech. And now, as long as Bonch has those combos,
I see that one more burst come out, and I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen Bonch like drop the first part of a one more burst combo, to be
Yeah,
honest with you. That's the easy part.
The excitement of the
That
battle.
is true. That is true. It's everything. It's just everything after that that becomes the hard.
Yeah, I mean, those first, like, 4 hits, it, like, resets scaling some, so those first 4 hits just do a bunch of damage. That's really all you need at certain HP levels, and he was ready to be able to confirm that a little bit.
Select your camp.
Lend me your strength.
Alright, but here we go. Thun getting back into it. No time to think. Just wants to, see if they can get through Bonch. I think, I'm just trying to think of, like, what Thun can do, because there's not much that, like, I think Thun did wrong, necessarily. I just think Bonch made the correct reads to get through Thun's, like, the flurry of arrows that Thun was bringing to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
So nice.
Oh, the run up, yeah. I think there's a pattern that is being read here by Bonch. I've been seeing a lot of these jump arrows instead of grounded stuff because it's a little bit less committal in a lot of situations, but Bonch being able to read that, use that TV, and consistently create really good situations for himself. Oh,
Yeah,
that feels really bad.
I'm down.
Yeah, I mean, that's the Bonch special, right? Just, like, kill you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Bonch is an Arakami that, like, I would say is, like, one of the more optimal ones when it comes to their, like, damage setups. And always things that they can minimize the amount of touches they need in any given game. And once they got the right read on you for how you want to play, it can be so hard to actually get through that.
Sun just flies completely out of the corner in that situation. Really using the movement here, but does have to be careful of getting negative penalty. I think negative penalty against Bonch means that you will lose the game instantly. Oh, counter hit is huge here, JTB. Throw into one more burst. Was maybe looking for the burst in response.
Oh, great block.
DP!
Yeah.
Yep. Burst, we're gonna set it up. Oh, he's... Oh, fuck. I didn't think he would recover in time for that.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd recover in time either. I also thought that maybe that combo would actually push him back into the Magardai. And I was about to get hype as shit to see that, but not instead.
Are you dead? I think you might be. Yeah, just enough.
No!
Oh, we're setting it up. That's great. That's beautiful, actually. That was really smart.
Yeah.
That is a checkmate situation, just to be sure.
Yeah. Oh, it's always good to do that even if you think, like, even if you're like, maybe this combo kills, just go for the safe checkmate right there that they have to, like... Because, yeah, if they don't tech it, they still die.
Yeah.
With the scaling right there, so...
Good zoning so far. Really keeping that spacing. I really like also using more verticality than normal. Usually you see at air dash height about, that's where Thun likes to throw the arrows, but this time going a lot higher, making sure that they can't get hit by that TV.
So good IBs come to launch.
Launch really trying to work their way in and finally gets the hit, but doesn't get the ender.
I'll show you man's potential.
Oh, one more burst is gonna come in, although that's not gonna connect. It doesn't even matter though.
Oh,
In the corner.
yeah. I like that OMC extension right there. I don't like getting hit like that.
Some people will take it just so that they don't have to deal with the guaranteed mix-up, but
Yeah, but you can
see why.
You can just do the late jump Guardine call out.
That is
right?
true.
Like, I think that's one of the things. Is like, what are you comfortable with in that situation? If you're like, oh, I'm just gonna, I'll just take this and get out. But I just don't. I don't think
Reversal.
affording yourself that loss of life at that low of health to just take it is really like the safest line to take that
Very
right.
fair. I do like the situations that Thun was putting themselves in during this, though. A lot more advantageous situations and keeping themselves in a air spacing that is extremely hard to contest.
Yeah, that's what you have to do, because, like, while Narukami has, like, the tools to get rid of, to, like, deal with most situations, Yukari does a good job of actually spacing around a lot of his anti-air options.
And at this height that Thun is playing at specifically, it is way too hard to try and get a jump, like an air-to-air there, because you're probably going to get hit with an arrow before it even comes out.
Yep.
Ooh. The pressure is a little much right now for Thun.
Go good DP out of the delay stagger pressure that you've been seeing Botch go for so much.
Okay, playing at that height again. This time is going to connect that specific air-to-air, but the EX Zeodyne, or the, I believe that was SB, no, it was not SB Zeodyne, it was just regular Zeodyne. Not gonna be able to combo.
Yeah, I think you have to do, I think that maybe Zeodyne, I think if you see Zeodyne for it to connect.
Perhaps. Yeah, that is a much faster move to come out.
Oh, great pickup. Great pickup. Yeah.
No attack, doesn't want to take the mix-up. Oh my god, though.
You're
the air.
No tech injects for 1500 damage. Like, that's the
Yeah,
thing.
it
Like,
sucks.
oh, great SB raging line right there. But Thun able to just stay safe now. That's the whole. Yeah, that's the whole.
The hero burst. Will he be able to convert this? He's gonna need to hit something. Oh, air throw miss. Dive kick also whiffs, but air throw the second time.
Got blue engine air throw at the end right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm 30 feet away from you, bitch.
Yeah. That extended throw hurt box really do be coming in clutch.
Oh yeah, good pressure.
He's gotta be careful though, playing at that low. Oh, nice dodge on the DP to confirm.
Yeah, it was a dodge, like dodging the DP and getting the late bomb explosion hit right there. Like that's good, just facial awareness from Thumb, recognizing, knowing exactly where that bomb is on the screen is where it is, right?
Ooh.
Oh, great throw.
Great throw. No burst. Doesn't have to worry about that. Can get the max amount of damage out of this. DP comes through. Yeah, you gotta be ready for that. That's the Bonch special. Bonch will DP in situations where you expect it and don't expect it. He'll just let it rip.
Good IBs though, just trying to keep them as safe as possible when they can. But now
Trying to build that meter.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Thun was a negative penalty right there, but you have such such a huge lead in that entire game.
Yeah.
You don't really need to be worrying about it.
It's a little scary because definitely if Bonch gets a good starter on accident, then he will kill you from that life with the amount of meter he had. But unable to use that that 5A. He's gonna be good here.
There we go. Good tech out. Oh, and the cross under 5B gonna be working out with the OMB, but forces the burst. Yeah, there we go. That's the height you want to be at to avoid all the bumper rule shenanigans.
That was great. I like the late burst from Thun actually because it was the only way that he doesn't get one more burst baited.
Yeah.
By that that kind of auto.
The auto timing
where
you just hold back,
yeah.
Where you just hold back as your OMB.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, and that's a great spot right there to find a Magarula opening. So Thun can just make sure that they close this out.
Oh. This is scary. This is literally either player's game. One hit is going to be good enough for either of them.
I'm just waiting for the SBCO card to come out of nowhere. Really catch them while they're lacking, but Thun was always prepared for it. Clutched out with the 5A right at the very end.
That was very close.
That was insanely
close. Wow.
Your abilities are clear.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Thun taking it 2-1.
Oh my god, that was scary.
Yeah,
that whole situation was extremely like anything wins the game for either of them.
I just look in the pool's chat and like they're even there, bitch. Oh my goodness. That was that got me. That was funny stuff. I'm gonna kick
That was amazing.
Alright. It looks like our final match actually finished up on the loser side as that one was going.
Nice.
So we do have our full top 8 locked in now.
Cyberman, No True Self, Ebstorm, and Big Pat on the loser side. We just saw Thunlunk and Bonch. Thunlunk going to winner's final, And we have Hero and Waffles as the other winners semi-match.
Start the bracket now.
Okay.
Every day is great at your Juness. Y'all can go ahead.
Start it up.
They're getting into it.
Please select your character.
So this is Hero.
Leave it to me.
I always said Hero when I meant to say Aigis. This is Aigis versus Kanji again. Like, so sometimes that's just how it be. Oh, why did I start that? Oops. But we
split, by the way.
yeah. I just have to fix other things first. There we go. Booyah.
All right.
It's like
I hope
we
you
saw
came
Waffles like
prepared.
playing out of their mind in the last one, right? Like, and I think that's what carried them to get to this point. So it is possible that that happens again, but
Evasive move.
Hero has also been playing really, really tight and really, really on point today, and with those two layer mixes as well, it might be hard for Waffles to really get as well.
Very good confirm here. Gonna see Ace confirm. Will we see an exit? Yes, we will. Good. I always like seeing some serious development from Hero in the Orgia management department. That is one thing that was really plaguing him for a long time. And now you're seeing a lot more smart management, less reliance on the DP, a lot more manual enter and exit, and just very consistent gameplay.
Which is the
with
worst.
this character.
Which is the worst fear you should have if your opponent's an Aegis player.
Yes.
Consistent and good Orgia management.
Seems like he's almost adopted a sort of like the rule of thumb that if you're in that last 2/3 and you finish a combo, you should just exit.
Yeah, and I think it's reasonable, right? Like, your damage is already good enough and your mix-up's already pretty solid without eating it.
Yep. Might as well just let it regen. Do some regular quote-unquote stuff to get it back. Does actually, as we're saying that though, overheat.
Yeah, but like you're overheating in a very good situation for you. Like,
Yeah.
you have 4K.
Oh my.
Oh, good DP though.
And into Orgia because of it. That was just clinical.
Yeah.
Really. There's not a lot to say about that.
You know what else I'm noticing, and I hope Hero has the stream chat muted so they don't hear me say
Player
this.
2.
Hero hasn't done that fucking super once.
Since I have
Oh yeah, I know.
one could call me.
I was actually thinking about that earlier, and I didn't want to say anything just in case he did it. But yeah, a lot less reliance on needing to use something like that specific super to get out of a weird situation. Just more confidence in their ability to block and be more compact, I guess. You know, reduce their mental stack.
And I think that's good. Like forcing yourself to rely on the safer options to like up those parts instead of going for the unsafer, like consistent DPs or like reverse super out of there. So
Out of my way, punk.
good stuff from Hero
You're in my
though.
way.
You know, from
You're
on
going
Waffles'
down
end,
too.
like this is just a rough matchup. Like you got
Good morning.
you're zoning into some like messed up mix up. So
Yeah.
you have to work really hard. And that's a great start for them though into the round 6. He grab and shimmied with the 5A. I've called that Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, I thought that was coming out tomorrow. Oh, the DP.
You know what? Waffles was in New York, right?
Oh yeah, I got the street. It broke the street thing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the DP was just out of range for that grab, but Waffles was still able to get something out of it. However, now Hero is definitely in a good spot, and this is the problem with Kanji in a matchup like this. Guesses right 2 times, barely guesses wrong once, and now is in this situation? How's that? How's that fair?
It ain't. That's the end of it. Like, but you accept that going into this matchup, that you know that you're going to be dealing with a lot of unfair things. And especially things that are better against your character than they are versus others due to the lack of tools you have.
Yep.
I like that. I like that early play that we saw for Waffles, but I think they need to find situations where they can get that happening again and again and again. And this is a starter that can lead them to that.
Tries for the grab and gets it red. Now you're in the corner. One of the hardest things about this matchup, I think, is the things that Kanji has to do are not reliably reproducible. And when that is your game plan, relying on things that are not reproducible very easily, it becomes a lot harder to do a matchup. Whereas you're playing versus a character who can do stuff extremely reproducibly, that's extremely annoying.
But the one advantage you get from these not being reproducible is that you do get very good damage off of them.
Yeah.
So you can really make that work. But right now, Hero is going
here comes...
SP Gatling.
Oh, Try Dash is so messed up. I think you're dead. Oh, reset? That was crazy.
Yeah.
But not enough.
I'm trying to think, what was the reason for SP Gatling?
I don't know. Maybe I actually don't know. That could have been a misinput, but it also could have been maybe trying to catch a mash on the run-up sweep in like maybe an attempted invulnerable grab, D-grab or super grab. That was definitely an option that could have been presented there. The Gatling doesn't specifically hit the invulnerable grab, but it does make you way safer versus it than running up and doing a sweep.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah, I could see it definitely being sweep as well. Trying to do like, you know, you did a dash or like you did the missiles into dash sweep and you accidentally got Gatling.
Yeah, I could definitely see that, especially because I think Hero's a pad player, right? So especially on pad, they get a good input. Yeah.
But I would say, you know, it's not necessarily a bad thing to kind of like have as a weird OS versus a character like Kanji who can just murder your HP bar with an invulnerable grab.
It's not bad, but it's not good.
It's definitely not on purpose, though. It always feels bad when you're like, yeah, that could be true, but I didn't do it on purpose, so I don't feel like that's even valid.
Yeah.
That happens a lot when you're playing fighting games.
But we got Big Pat in here now. Now just waiting on EB Storm to come through. Oh god, who does EB Storm play again? They
actually don't know.
They started coming through to a couple different tournaments. Like they were Treehouse, they were Just Block. I have to look this up. Ken and Korra? Okay, yeah, Ken.
Oh no, not Ken.
Yeah, that's what it was. There was like a Treehouse top 8 that wasn't just like a bunch of mid tiers. It was like Shadow Mitsus and Ken and Koromaru's and Yukaris. It was like, what world did we teleport into that North America's playing good characters in the entirety of a top 8?
Thanks for it. I think it's getting to the point where there are some people who are seriously considering not playing maybe their favorite, or you know, a lot of them are, but maybe some people are getting to that point where they're like, I just want to play the top tier.
Yeah, and I think in a game like Persona that's reasonable, where you like, I'll use Big Pat as an example here, as they're into a very good Shadow Frenzy start, right? Or only 9 runs actually.
Just
hit there. Yeah.
Barely doesn't get that 10. He'll probably have it though. Yep, here we go.
Like I always give Pat the most improved award. Like he's in the past 6 months gone from like he's become a very, very confident player, very, very good, very, very insane. But the amount of work that he's had to put in to make this character work compared to, you know, someone who's playing a Ken Koromaru who's able to do a lot more with a lot less effort.
Yeah.
And I think it's reasonable if your goal is like try to compete at this game, switch to that.
One more.
But yeah, go to OMC.
Storm was doing some good stuff there, but this is likely to just really hard to come back from.
Yeah, and especially now, like accessing that Victor Correa, even though you didn't get off the Shadow Frenzy, you're still able to maintain it into the round. But this is where you're at now, being able to play that 236A, that 5D spacing, makes it so much scarier for Junpei to try to get things done. SB downfall not connected.
Good blocks. What's the death down? There it is. And good falling JB is gonna steal the round. For a big Pat. Has 17 runs, only 3 away from getting a little bit of a buff to that victory cry. And that is definitely doable on this combo. There it is. We're gonna see even more than that. Alright, we're at 24 in the mix. Got hit with the fake slide. That's hard to deal with when you're getting hit with the finger, to be honest with you. How are you supposed to fuzzy that, like, reliably when you're getting so much stuff stuck on your screen? All the damage is crazy.
Yeah. Clean hit into the throw mix right there. Just
Oh my.
Wigwat at it again, taking the first round there, though.
That was insane.
God. So I've finally gotten to the point in this game where I've heard these post-round sound effects so much that they don't even, like, I've heard that Junpei, like, round win call, like, probably, like, 20,000 times now.
I'm not gonna lie, I just tuned that shit out.
I try to, but I just, I see it and I go, yep, there it is again.
I also have simple quotes on, or simple results on, so I actually don't even see it when I'm playing the game.
Yeah, I forgot to turn it on, and at this point I'm too lazy to go do it.
You just committed to the bit.
And also it has more time to like let me fix like back end stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Shadow Frenzy is huge. That should be plenty to get. Yeah, that's easy. That's 11 rather. Okay, dash cancel 5C. Tries to go for the bump, but the mash is crazy from Epstorm.
Good blocks though on the Koro mix.
Wasn't a crazy mix-up, but definitely something you don't want to let him have for free. First,
Yeah, but it's also one of those like you're keeping it simple, but it's still like a hey, do you recognize this situation?
yeah.
And just like that, once again, another one of those mixes. It's like you recognize the situation. This time, Pat wasn't able to block it in time and giving Edie Storm down a chance to get a good counter hit combo off the window.
That's so unfortunate. Okay, jumps away from the 2A mash. JP. And guard cancel attack is, I think, a pretty good option here. Epstorm gonna wind up seal. Oh no! Actually not gonna seal that. Can't quite reach. But it's okay. Seals it up eventually. Big Pat. Down around, but has the victory cry, and I think that's the most important part of this, let's be honest. Also has the Shadow Frenzy on deck. The mash. Sweep, not gonna actually connect. But 5C dash cancel into throw will.
Set up once again. Yeah, the same side.
Yeah, that was a little bit harder to see. Let's be completely honest. Oh, DP super can't quite connect. The cross up?
Let's go,
Didn't
Pat.
even see it. Okay. Taking the damage. Oh, bunt doesn't connect.
Yeah, burst will though. Oh, tries to air throw, but still recovers in time to start the turn. And able to blow up that alpha counter
That's
right there.
huge. You are dead. Ow. That counter hit starter was guaranteed just to be so much damage.
Yeah.
Final round.
Potentially for Pat.
Yeah. This could be match point.
Yeah, Storm trying to tie it up right now though. And into a good start, but Pat with the great instant blocks all the pressure. Not allowing him to get anything crazy off of it.
Again, 5C dash cancel, but the whiff turned around.
Yeah, I force him to watch the dog above and just tap him with the kneecaps low. Trying to stay very calm right now, trying to use SP Deathbound whenever they can. Just like that, finding a great opportunity to get the party started.
That confirm was crazy, and you're gonna get the full thing all the way to the corner because of the Shadow Frenzy here. How much will this do?
Not
This should do around 6K. Oh, 7? Holy moly! You blocked this.
7K?
No! Doesn't die because Koro's not on the screen!
Yeah, Koro was still up in the sky like a Dragon Ball, so he's trying to come through.
This is
Oh,
close!
yeah.
The gets his finger burst!
Yeah, force right there. Oh, but Up Dog coming through! Got the hit!
Good block on the 2C!
Alright, but this is good for Pat. This oh.
The 5C!
Yeah.
The dog whistle, please!
That was that like last little situation was good for Pat though, because they were slowly gaining, because they had so many bases floated right there that they were just constantly gaining health over and over and over again. So like I think if Pat, like, if that dog didn't come in right then, and Pat, or like Pat was prepared for it, they could have actually gained enough health back to be able to take an extra like random stray hit.
Select your character.
Good stuff from Pat, like almost making it through, but great from Eevee Storm, finding their way to close that one out, to tie it up 1-1. Yeah, that was such a risky round. I'm sad that shit to say, Jim. That
was a will kill. Yeah, that was a will kill right there. Speaking of will kill, I watched that clip that they did live, and I knew that shit was killing.
Yeah,
I saw the hit. I saw the hit. I saw Red Axe. I was like, you are dead.
It was fatal counter to be Red Axe in third round. It was killing.
And had burst. I was like, they're just gonna one more burst. Yeah. I think Pat wishes they had bursted this combo. This kind of hurts. I think you're just dead here. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really unfortunate because not only did you die really quick, you got 0 runs. So you are
like, that's the best thing that could happen for your opponent. You know, getting any runs. But you're gonna pop that Shadow Frenzy early, recognizing like, hey, I gotta get these runs. I gotta do what I can. This time, getting the 6, getting hit on the Koru as well with that accident.
We got the 10.
Yeah.
And now we're playing.
But you're playing without Shadow Frenzy. You're down around here. Make a lot happen. This comeback to roll through. Eevee Storm able to just keep it simple right now. Good block, recognizing these mixes even more and more every single time.
Again, just blocking out, and you kind of have to do this when you're playing versus Ken. It doesn't really matter what character you are. Nice DP. And that was a big hit.
Yeah, it's
his finger.
Deathcode actually did enough damage right there to kill Koru, even like with the block to make it safe. You're now down the dog, so it makes a lot of the Ken pressure a lot less scary.
Although now it's back.
Yeah. But it was dead for just long enough to give Pat the chance to get all that extra damage, but they only needed one more touch to close that out. Now it's tied up. That burst gauge is also almost back.
Okay. Oh, the AoE. Gonna get the wall stick. Follow-up is crazy. Get a decent chunk of damage here into Oki, and that mix-up was disgusting. I'm sorry, Pat. I don't know. I couldn't see half of that, to be honest with you. Honestly, getting clipped by Koro right there, not that bad. That's the burst, though. This is a chance. Oh, the DP. Koro not on the screen. Comes back in. The 5C dash cancel forces the burst from Ebb Storm. AoE comes out again, and will we see this? No, it won't be enough. Great one more cancel here from Big Pat. No meter left. The dive kick was crazy.
Yeah, I like the use of the delayed dive kick to try to catch them from doing anything like super wild. But Pat now finding these clean hit loops into the corner.
It really depends on how much meter he builds here. He's gonna build enough. Does he block this?
He does, but not able to punish it. It was just slightly too spaced out. But it doesn't matter. Pat clutches that last round out right there.
Clutch one more cancel.
Yeah.
I think that was one of those situations where it was so close that I don't think Ebb Storm had in their mind that was an option available to Big Pat at that specific point. And either that or they weren't expecting Big Pat to use it so soon. And he instantly goes for it into a staggered mid and gets the counter hit. And just seals the round that way. Calm under pressure, and that's what it really comes down to.
Yeah. excellent stuff from Big Pat right there. What a great set. That was a fantastic set right there. That was really, really good.
Alright. I got Cyberman and No True Self.
Please select your character.
Here I come.
And we're going to see the Shadow Labrys. Okay. This top 8 has been quite interesting, to be completely honest with you. I think we've had quite a few characters so far today. What do we have so far in the top 8? We had Narukami, we had Yukari,
So we had
Aigis,
Yukari, Narukami, Aigis, Kanji, Lieutenant Koromaru, Shadow Junpei. Yeah, so it's just two Kanji's being the overlapping character is the weird thing here.
Yeah.
One.
I really do think that we just wind up seeing a lot more kanjis in this tournament, which is interesting because there are so many players who play other characters and just kind of, you know, it just really depends on what week. Because sometimes you get a lot of Labrys, or a lot of Elizabeth, sometimes we get some Shadow Labrys.
Yeah. And or they'll have like the random weeks where we get like the 4 Junpei top 8.
It's always great when we get Joey and Kyokujin to come play Labrys and Teddy. Oh, this is such a sad spot to be in. This is an interesting matchup. Having to deal with all this stuff from Shadow Labrys is really frustrating, but I think once you are through all of this as Kanji, you kind of just delete this character.
Yeah, that is the thing, is like, well, while Shab has all the tools to deal with you, if Kanji gets one right read, you can kind of just like fucking obliterate.
Oh, and there's the tackle. Tackle crazy, and what a great jump in. DP coming out. Well, No True Self.
Tried to D-grab right there, but No True Self was ready for it and ready to capitalize on the damage. Well,
and we got the laser beam. What else are we gonna be seeing here? Another laser beam. Oh, and the jump here is crazy. Up we go. Where's the 8C? Here it comes. Oh no, we're just gonna see 5C into a reset. Oh, and the Persona card will be lost for No True Self, rather. Fireman trying their best to get rid of these cards. This is gonna get the Shadow Frenzy confirmed. This is a lot of damage. You're probably dead off this. Oh my god, the hop into grab. What was that? Oh. First, just let rip. Persona broken. First Cyberman. Now you gotta play this without a Persona, but really all you need is one good hit. Titanomachia. Watch out.
oh yeah.
Oh no! You're dead. That sucks.
That's what happened. That's what happened when Titanomachia is out. Sometimes you just die.
Player 2 wins.
That sucks. Get hit by a random just uppercut.
Yeah.
Get hit with 2C and die.
For me, I wouldn't have gotten hit. Sorry, that was toxic. That was
Oh my god. That's just not true. Don't even lie.
Please select your character.
yeah, keep with the kanji. I don't think I've seen Cybermen play a non-kanji character before, so I don't even know if they have like an alt that they could pick. But I also don't hate kanji in this matchup. It just kind of comes down to like playing more outs than your opponent has.
Yeah. Oh, we're getting the card game terms here.
Yeah. All I'm saying is I had to explain to somebody a combo breaker this weekend. When I said an interaction was +2, I was not talking about frame data.
Round
Very true.
1. Fight.
Hey, if an interaction is +2 in card games, that is like +5,000.
Yeah, that's Magarula.
That's Magarula. Oh, the shock. They hit it really hard for No True Self to do anything. Little pokes. Really trying to get rid of this persona.
Yeah, great. I mean, you have to, like, if you can stop down the holdout, it sounds a lot of the lab shenanigans keep happening. And Cyberman off to, like, a good start with it, was fighting that great 2B to check him out. On the anti-airs, but SB overheads.
Oh, I hate that. Getting hit with SB guillotine always feels terrible on the ground, because you're like, oh, I should have blocked that. It's so obvious, but there's so much going on. This is a lot of damage too. We're going Titanomachia. You might just be straight. Oh, that was a mix. Burst is gonna cancel out the Titanomachia. Oh.
Sorry. So somebody's wonderful on the Twitch chat just made me think. Shadow Labyrinth money game. We love casting Titanomachia.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, to see.
Oh, great,
no
great.
tech.
Yeah, I like the addition on the no tech right there, but a good DP out. Able to try. Interesting to do like air turn flagship out of there.
Yeah. Keeping out of the range of a possible Asterius button. That unfortunately does not confirm off the counter hit.
But the gotcha will.
Yeah. That is quite good.
Yeah.
And that will seal that round for Cyberman. Alright, note to yourself. Trying their best to weather this Kanji storm, but stuck in the corner. And oh, good super jump out. Not quite close enough to keep that completely tight. Cyberman. No tech again. Gonna take some extra damage for it. Oh, the mids! Tries jumping. And now is stuck in the mix-up territory. We have not even seen a single bite shenanigan from Note Yourself, and they are just cooking right now. Oh, the shock. Tries to go for the guard cancel attack, but that's not gonna be good enough. Ow.
Yeah, into the grab. This is why you play Shadow Kanji. This is why you play Shadow Kanji.
That's death. Steals a round away.
Yeah.
Definitely able to see the merits of this specific choice when you're versus a character that dies so easily.
But the thing is, this happens to every single character.
Yes, but I'm saying specifically, like, the less you have to work, it feels like the stronger this specific thing can be, because it doesn't matter how much your combo scales and how much your grab in the combo scales, because it's gonna kill anyway. It does so much damage. One apiece. Winner continues on. Loser is unfortunately going to be out for tonight.
Yeah. Winner of this also does have to fight Bach, so
Oh no.
it's not a fate that anyone would like to be in.
Ah, caught it with the 2B delay. And this time Hop is going to get DP'd. 2C. Air to air is insane here. That's yourself. It's the reverse. Guillotine into the no tech. Roll is great. It's not broken now.
Almost getting that chair fall right there. Like, I think maybe letting that drop and then just go for like a 5D set would have been better, but here we go, Shadow Frenzy time! Once again, making it work. 1, 2, one more cancel.
Going to super grab this time. This should kill for sure. Even with all this extra defense, I don't think that Shabris has any chance of living with that low HP.
Especially when you're doing SP grab super there. Oh, nice attempt at 2C with the deep grab. Goes all the way through it. This is the start Cyberman's looking for.
I think Note Yourself flinched a little bit there. Wasn't quite ready for that option to come out. Sitting there waiting for something different. And already over half HP loss in essentially 3, not even 3 interactions. You have to be so careful here that the DP is crazy. 2C is gonna come out.
Good blocks and the quick little nasty like low high right there, but the JC.
Oh, everything was going great for just a second.
But
And I think the visual noise got a little bit too much for Note Yourself to track where Kanji was.
yeah, I mean that happened. Like using your own visual noise against the opponent to mix them up out of their situation is like it's very real. It's a very very real thing, and good stuff from Cyberman actually able to clutch that out.
Okay, so unfortunately, No True Self will be out. And we are now into...
We are in losers' quarters now, so we're gonna have Waffles and Big Pat rolling through here.
Is Big Pat ready to cook?
We'll have to see. I mean, this is something a little bit like more favored for them, right? As they are like it's Kanji. It's not a matchup that they're having to look for like they were on the top side of the bracket, right? Where there's a lot of characters that they had to be very worried about. Even on this bottom side, there is, but it's something a little bit more manageable. It's two characters playing like they're playing fighting games. They're not playing Persona until they are, you know. It'll be interesting. I don't like. It's just a relatively like normal matchup, which is kind of like weird to see in Persona. I'm just gonna be like, look.
Yep.
Well,
All right.
we're getting shadow mirrors with it as well. Like this is peak. This is peak. These are players who know how to play their characters. This is me subtweeting every Kanji player, telling him to play Shadow Kanji instead. That was what that post was.
Damn.
Well then, onward and
Round 1. Fight!
Already starting out with some frame traps.
Yeah, nice check with the low as well. Try to catch him blocking up for some JVs, but early confirm with the super as well. Just get the 6 runs where you can, because they're really trying to not send that Shadow Frenzy early on. They want to make sure they can use something they need and close out on those high health.
It really does feel like Pat is just playing his game right now. Doesn't really need to do a whole lot else. Has gotten just a couple small hits, and it didn't really need to be any more than that. Wound up getting Victory Cry very quickly, very easily, and very, very far ahead in this round. He's going to seal that up with a perfect.
You pushed me too far.
Frenzy on the table still.
Got clipped by the first hit of that lightning right there, so had to DP out to get rid of the shock state. And now found a great counter hit JB while in Victory Cry. It's big.
Fortunately, it just doesn't feel like Waffles is contesting enough space to deal with Big Pat's options. And so Big Pat is getting a lot of jump in. JB is just exactly what he wants, especially when he has this Shadow Frenzy up. That's going to be definitely a dead character.
Yep. Slightly more than dead, I would say.
Oh, definitely.
Slightly. That's Big Pat taking the first game here.
Your abilities are clear.
Waffles just not able to keep up, I think, with the pace of that specific game. Once Pat had Victory Cry, I kind of felt like it was just a formality at that point.
Yeah, it can be hard, right? Like, I think Junpei covers a lot of the spaces that Kanjis want to be in. But generally with just the faster button presses, so you kind of have to respect with what they're doing. And then as soon as they get Victory Cry, you have to be even more careful on when you're trying to press, because one hit in a Victory Cry just leads to them snowballing even further down the pipeline, right?
Yep.
well then.
Round 1.
I think if you are Waffles, you really need to be working on taking more of that space proactively and trying to lock down Big Pat in ways that aren't necessarily just with the lightning bolt. You need to lock down that space that he wants to be in, make him block. Don't let him get too far ahead. He is going to have 6 runs here. I think the best thing you can do here is see if you can sort of stall this Victory Cry out for at least a round.
I think that was a huge like information read right there. You know, like Waffles just the standing walk back, while Pat was just waiting for a DP to come through. So that's gonna give Waffles a chance like this to be able to, on those empty opportunities, go for grab sets and get some more reward. Great cross up though with the J and the Shadow Frenzy, but it doesn't confirm it. So Pat has a chance.
Up plus it, up on hit for that 5B. Does delay this victory cry though, and I think if you have a lifeline in this game, it's Waffles not having to deal with victory cry yet.
Yep. But Pat gonna be off to a start getting these bases going.
Oh, the drop is huge, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, this should be right in the victory cry, pretty safe.
Oh, there we go. Doesn't even have to spend any meter for it. Persona is broken for Waffles, although he's going to get this hit. Not going to be able to do very much with it though.
Oh, great kick
slide.
Yeah, slide tackle into this, and you should be dead. Yep. Keeping it clean as well.
Very convincing 2-0 there from Big Pat.
Congrats! That makes 2 wins!
Good stuff from Big Pat. Now moving on over to the loser semis, where he'll have to fight the winner of Bonch and Cyberman. Who's coming up now. So this will be our other kanji player. So no kanji mirrors in loser semis. We moved past that timeline. But Bonch has a chance to, or Cyberman still has a chance to keep the dream alive, but Bonch could be there to put a stop to them with the young Nura company. And as our players are on the way, as a quick little reminder, once again, Dark Hour Circuit's going to be starting soon. If you don't know what that is, please go ahead and head on over to the Persona Fight Club Discord. We got a full channel detailing the docs and everything on there. It's a qualifier tournament, leads into an invitational series with a $1,000 prize pool currently right now for it. So please make sure to check it out. Make sure to join all the qualifier tournaments that'll be coming through. It's a really, really cool thing, and I'm hoping something like this can pop off, and if it does, we can potentially, maybe see another one come through, but we'll have to see.
Alright, both players are in.
So they should be good to go. Their name's Swamp, that's a real
Please
question.
select your
I can't lose. Let's enjoy this together.
Right. So this is going to be interesting, right? Because like, this is another similar thing where like Narukami gets to stay at a similar range to where Kanji really wants to be in the pressing level or stuff, but just have access to all those better tools. And then you're also fighting someone like Bonch, who's just going to kill you at any given moment. So that like extra health doesn't necessarily add up a whole lot, but you need to find situations like that where Bonch tries to go a little crazy and you can blow them up for it.
I didn't think that 2D would hit like that, to be honest with you. We need more hitboxes like that in video games. Oh, the Shadow Frenzy for the punish.
What are you talking about? We need less of this.
No, we need more. I think it's funny. Oh, the big combo. Cyberman. Keeping it cooking.
And that's the thing, Bonch plays a little crazy, but if you as the Kanji player can be ready for that, like, a little bit of insanity, you can really, really make it work. And now having to hold the safe jump, we get straight from Rome. Oh, countering 5D. This is huge.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't get the full combo. I feel like there could have been more done there with that specific starter. That was a huge starter. But had the corner position, that's okay. Although, now it seems like it might be Cyberman's turn. Not quite. Sword car into the one more cancel when Cyberman tries to go for the punish. You can't just go for punishes willy-nilly against Bonch unless you are very aware of his specific meter situation. Alright, back into the corner already, but grab is good. We're gonna set that lightning up. The roll is gonna get caught by the JB, and we are in mix-up city. Oh no, not pressing the mix-up. One more cancel. Big damage coming in here from Bonch. Into the safe jump. Not even. He did the fake safe jump that leads to so much damage. The drop though.
Oh, into a huge shock state confirm right here with the Shadow Frenzy. It should be able to kill off this.
Yeah, I think you can kill off this very easily. Yeah, you are dead. It's gonna be the first game going over to Cyberman.
That's what I'm talking about. Cyberman continuing to propagate my Shadow Conch propaganda.
Quite easily done.
A bitter victory. The excitement of the battle still lingers.
Oh, please hurry and accept me.
Alright, now let's see if Bonch can, I think one big thing with Bonch is, like, in the early stages of the games, just keeping it a little bit more calm, right? Like, don't try to go do anything super big or super, like, bold on the game plan, because you've been seeing that Cyber's always ready to call out everything that you do at a given moment. And we saw that towards the end of the set, where they just switched, like, okay, knockdown, safe jump, you gotta hold this. They did go for a danger jump, like, once, but, even like just layering that on there, now you recognize, oh, they didn't recognize the danger jump right there. I can now like try to loop that into my game, but not doing the things like with the Raging Lion and then like air dash back into the Raging Lion. Like that works against I think a lot of people. But if someone who's like cautiously waiting for you and always willing to block it, it can be a little hard.
Oh, rolls through and does get a little bit of a hit, but not enough. Finally gonna get a full confirm here. This is a lot of damage. Wow. Oh my good god. What? What a wild combo that I just saw. Nice. Bait.
That burst was so quick. I didn't even see it come out. Like.
Oh my. That was a very messy situation that just happened. I don't think you'll get a full confirm. The roll through.
Yeah.
To make that extremely ambiguous.
Yeah. That's tight. That mix-up's always tight every time I see it.
Gotcha 5C, JC rather. Thunderbolt's gonna be set up. And Bonch is really swinging out there.
Yeah.
Let's get the DP.
Oh, just
that's his right. For the DP grab.
Through the delay I-80 safe jump and gets the nice little cross as well. Cyberman feeling themselves.
Uh-oh, this is scary. Bonch accidentally gets to the DP. And he accidentally pulls something out here.
Having to burn that OMC on that pressure sequence is a little hard, like disheartening to try to get that damage rolling. Now Bonch gets to now run their game plan a little bit more, ready to try to counteract those D-grabs.
One more burst coming through.
You're not dead.
This is big damage.
You're not dead,
No,
right?
I don't think you're dead off this. No, not quite. Yeah, not enough. Goes for the mix-up. Level 1, unfortunate. I think the stack was a little high and gets hit by layer 1, just overhead Raging Lion.
I mean, that's like good for Bonch to go to like cycle back layers that heavy. Like it shows that now your opponent has to be worried about so many more things coming.
All right. Cyberman does punish that with DP from Bonch, and this is a really rough situation. The roll is not going to be good enough.
Yeah.
Oh!
Great 5A press to just get out of that.
Wake up mash from Bonch. Honestly, even though Bonch does play kind of crazy sometimes, you very rarely see him go for a wake up mash like that. So he's probably pretty confident in his decision there. Oh, big counter hit. Going into the Zeodyne.
Yeah, cross slash, get the extra damage where you can. Oh, wait for SB to force the shock state to have to hold this. Oh, sweep Shadow Frenzy to stay safe. I like that. Like, you need to do anything to make this comeback. SB got you from downtown, though. It's gonna look
I don't think he can kill.
Not an Awakening. Not an Awakening.
Nah. Oh, and tried to go for something crazy with that one more into grab, but it was too early because of the timer ticking down. Gold burst.
Oh,
no, that might be it.
no.
Oh,
No,
actually not quite.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot how bad Kanji's damage is. Ah, no meter means no damage.
Yeah. I would have liked. I think going for 2D right there for the close lightning call instead of going for the
Let's put an end to this.
the chair follow up may have been better. Just because like you know that like chair's not gonna kill and it puts you at such a bad spacing when you're at that low of health. That like
Yeah.
just keeping them close and being able to get like a lightning kick through set might be safer. Yeah, it's a hard situation. It's a really, really hard situation trying to figure out what the right answer is. But like, Cyberman was so close to winning 2 games back to back, and Bonch was able to clutch him out with those like big crazy confirms.
Yep. See a little bit of time being taken here.
I like that. Take your time, get your deep breaths, and be like, okay, the last matches were a little shaky. Gotta kind of
Can't lose.
Round 1.
Here we go.
Over here.
Ooh.
Over here.
Random 5B. Ah, the fish is there again. Launch getting a lot of counter hits in these pressure sequences and just goes for the AoE. We're gonna get a lot of damage here. A pretty good situation for Bonch. Going for the safe jump. And again gets the base. Burst used by Cyberman, doesn't want to have to deal with any of that, but oh my god. Is that Chun-Li? Did we really just do Fireball Super? We're playing Third Strike. Force to block the lightning. Oh, the burst, expecting maybe a gotcha or something. Doesn't connect, but no punish either. And no tech on this combo means that's a lot of extra damage taken for a no tech there.
Oh, B grab whiffed right there.
Oh my god. The command grab on the big gamble. Quite literally big gamble with. This time, regular grab is going to be hit, and there's no tech again. The card cancel attack.
I think Cyberman really likes going for the no techs right there. Just out of like not having to hold that kind of safe jump. If they do kind of go for it. But Bonch is always good about checking those no techs if they feel it coming. Just like that, they should feel that this round is going to be one step closer to them as they go for SB Raging Lion.
That is so hard to react to. Just in general.
Yeah. It's unblockable once you're ready for it.
2 wins.
Alright, so it's Bonch moving on forward. To loser semis, but so now we're going to have Thunlong and Hero.
Yep. Getting close here. Slowly closer to the end of this specific bracket. Winners final here at 3 out of 5. Thun versus Hero.
And this is people who are, what was it? It was the first 100 that these two just ran. So
Did
like
they actually?
they played a full first 100. Yes.
Oh, why would you do that?
That's a great question.
I question the sanity of these two people.
Thun just puts the Guilty Gear Exert like sign launch trailer in the chat.
Oh my god.
Please select your captain.
This is the winners finals Rising Stars match.
I'm on a mission.
Like anything is possible. These two players are going to be playing on like layer 98 at round start. So there's going to be a lot of things you'll see that may not make sense, but are going to be on like a very specific player habit. Because like I said, just not even with that first 100, these are two people who I think play against each other. I mean, not think they do play against each other very regularly. These are like core training partners for this game.
Yep.
So, hey, good stuff to seeing both of them make it this far through the bracket, but that means that you're going to have a lot going on that, even we might not recognize, like, okay, well, why did that happen? It's like, oh, well, they're thinking of, like, X, Y, and Z.
I should be careful of her new armor. I must defeat you for my mission.
Round 1. Fight!
I'm over here.
Here we go, yeah, and this is what you're gonna see. You're gonna see Fun just, like, trying to play really defensive, try to set up bombs, and throw the arrows out, while Hero, like, has to be careful. Normally, Hero wants to be throwing out, like, those TVs to try to control that sort of screen space, but the fact that Fun 5B and Fun JB is going to, like, clash with it, wasting those bullets will add up slowly over time.
Yep. There's the Gatling stuffing in extra arrow. It's a good start.
Yeah, I just
Using
think that,
a lot of rockets here.
yeah, using the rockets, but then, like, them just getting stopped out by the bomb set and the full charge QB. Like, it's always, like, so hard to fully get your kids to get it. But now, Hero's in and has a chance to make something happen, but it's unable to block out of the mix so far.
Yeah. Huh? And all the way to the corner. Yeah, that drop is really unfortunate. First used. That was one of the weirdest situations I think I've ever seen in a Persona game.
Surrender at once, villain.
Yeah.
Atari.
Like, this match is hard to commentate because the players are playing at such a level that, like, I'm trying to figure out what they're thinking at the same time that they're figuring it out.
Yeah. You can already see, though, definitely certain adaptations are coming out for each player.
Yeah.
You see the bullets are being used a little less by Hero because Sun is starting to figure out the specific timings. So now you're seeing more rockets come out, and now it's up to Thun to specifically start countering that specific, option in neutral at round start in future rounds.
But now Thun has a read on what, like, your mix-up game wants to be, so they're, like, able to just, like, recognize when they're going to go for double overhead.
Yep. And here we go again with the rockets back in. Oh, and that was a weird air dash. Very confusing, and the DP is going to be baited. Gatling. I am not sure specifically what Thun was looking for there. But he does wind up losing to that Gatling. Gonna force the third round here. Oh, the mix. Jailed him until he landed and then went for an overhead as soon as he landed back on the ground. That's very, very hard to deal with. Going for the... Yes, and there's the adaptation to that specific option, like I was saying before.
Yeah.
Going for more. Oh, JJ. Couple weird hits, but finally getting a full confirm.
And as
Although,
soon as the full, as soon as the full confirm comes out, it's immediately burning it. But I do like this use of just, like, try to throw out the missiles, try to do anything to close out, but you have to be careful because you're now in the range of that bomb.
Uh-oh. What are we gonna see? Yes, here comes that combo that we've been seeing Thun do a lot, and there's the reset air throw, one more cancel. I think not enough.
Yeah.
Finally, seeing the super come from Hero. I think in this specific situation, it's actually quite warranted. That's a drop from Thun, instantly going into get me out of this corner. I'm not giving him free pressure.
It's like, it's get me out of this corner. You're still in recovery, so you can't, like, actually punish me for doing this while getting away, or if you do, it's only gonna be like a little bit. But now Hero finds a chance to come up close, but the drop doesn't allow them to connect, so Thun gold bursts out.
Gold burst. That's really bad. That's it, yeah.
Yeah, even if you blocked out of that Magarilla right there, Thun would just be able to loop back into it and eat up those 10 seconds that are left on the clock.
Yep.
A bitter victory.
That specific, there was an interaction in that round where Hero did rockets, and Thun was like, I'm gonna run up to be this. And it clashed with the rockets as they're coming out, and does nothing to Igus. That's one of those situations where I don't know how many times he's had that specific situation happen to him.
Well, so that's
weird.
That specific situation, I think, would have worked out So in that one, there was a bomb set that was by those missiles, right?
Yeah.
And so what I think actually happened is you had both arrows hit both the bottom 2 arrows of the charge 2B hit the bomb. So
Yeah.
instead of it just being the middle arrow hitting it and the other 2 slicing around to go get it, that only one did. That top one whipped, the bottom one would have hit, but due to the weird spacing on how bomb was falling. It's like a very weird situation to come up, and I'm like pretty sure that that's what happened right there. But Hero doesn't want to allow that to even consider happening again. To get a nice, solid 4.3 kill.
Ow.
And then you're dead.
Oh yeah, that's the mix-up. You went for that earlier too. Specifically, it's like a falling overhead meaty, and it's like, how are you supposed to like predict exactly what's gonna go on here? Here comes that specific situation again. Thun needing to find a way to get around this if he wants to win the neutral and start his offense again. A lot of bullets being used here by Hero, but I don't think he particularly cares. Is burnt out now, and is gonna need to find a way to keep Thun from getting in while he's regenning that Orgia. It is back up now. 2B to go under. That's another thing I think that is really good with this 2B, is 2B is kind of like a spring control and a dodge at the same time in this matchup for those 5Bs. Persona broken now, poor Hero. But still has the rockets!
I got clipped right with like the last one that was coming out right there on the air gun.
Rocket's just broken.
Yeah, Rocket's OP. Buff Rocket? And now, yeah, so now this is where Thun gets a lot of control, because Hero only has 23 bullets left. Any use of like a 5E like that is so much more costly.
I don't think Hero's all that upset with giving up control, because the life lead is firmly in their favor.
Yeah.
And even more firmly in their favor with this. The burst I don't agree with, but
You
kind of have to. I think you needed to find a slightly different spot to burst, because that's really hard to burst once Mosquito Fire comes out. The way that move rises and falls makes it really hard to burst unless you're specifically getting hit with it in the center.
So you can. I think the quote unquote optimal time to like burst that is to burst it while the Megiddo Fire is happening, because that's, I think, the only time in the combo that the Aegis player isn't buffering block.
Yeah.
To bait out the burst or spaced out in a way that they can't do it. It's like, it's a really like bad situation to be in, especially at that low life if you have to burst. But it's just one of those like you gotta try it and hope that it works out for the best.
I think it was one of those situations where maybe Thunluck realized he needed to use that option a little too late.
Yeah, true.
By the time they realized that they needed to do it, they were already out of a spot where it was actually going to hit.
Yeah. No, definitely. That could also like be a factor in it, because there's a lot going on. There's like so many things happening at any given moment.
Oh my god! Why is this character legal? Oh, the jump over the arrow. This is rough. That's perfect for Hero.
Too easy.
And that's good. Like that's it's the same thing that we saw in the last round. Like Hero is a really dominating game 1, and then the rest of the game Thun like gets to read on what they're thinking for this game. So I'll try to fight it back, but a great mix-up right there with the air dash.
Oh, nice combo into Orgia, and this is a lot of damage that's going to be coming out. Will we see yes, we will see an extension, but not a full extension. That's going to drop because of the weird hit on the mortar. Thun finally getting back in the driver's seat. The burst is not going to work, but was stuck in some sort of weird animation lock there. Gets DP'd.
Yeah.
And Hero takes game 3.
That's unfortunate.
One more win needed here for Hero, and that's gotta hurt a little bit if you're Thun. You gotta shake that one off if you want to keep this going.
Now, Hero locking into potentially the last game of their set so far, on the winner's side. But Thun, like I think that last game was very like Hero dominant, but Thun still has the chance to come back. Like, I've seen him make these kind of reverse sweeps before on harder opponents. So
yeah.
We'll have to see what can happen.
Fight!
Yeah, just like that. 2B clearing out the charge arrow hit is so hard, especially if he's gonna run in all the way, and now you have to hold this mix.
Ah,
Yeah.
that was ill. I don't like that. Out of Orgia, saving some meter.
Yeah. Well, because you're still gonna have such good pressure. Who needs to spend it? Being said, just be hitting them with the J2B like delay J.
Oh, the DP. Not perfectly set up there for Hero. Doesn't make it safe, but doesn't really matter.
Damn, I didn't think that would hit for half the moment. That's,
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's brazy. That's brazy right there.
Hero, match point. You're starting with some screen control here, and Hero. And we're battling back.
Trying to do the orb set even on the closest to being able to react to 2B being so smart.
That's a big mute.
Yeah, that was huge. Like being able to force them to have to take more of that Orgia gauge down, not being able to access things like JC or like 5C or 5D.
Yeah, 5D, can't advance shield. So many things that just kind of get shut off in this zoning war for Hero when that mute arrow is active.
Yeah, this is to circle back, we were talking about like an hour ago at this point. Like where I was like, oh yeah, fun like switching up their like arrow choice. This is a matchup where mute is like so important.
Yeah. Oh, the air turn 5 or JB. I don't know what was going on specifically there.
No, good IB situation.
Gotta watch out for those Garus. And let's see. Done. Getting low here. 20 seconds left on the clock. Can he get in enough damage? Oh no.
Could have had a crazy confirm right there, but still Persona broken during that hit. But Thun needs something big. Yeah.
The mix-up is just too much, and Thun, unfortunately, will go down. Hero will be on winner's side of Grand Finals, taking the winner's final set 3-1.
An easy 3 wins!
Good stuff from Hero there.
Son. Your latest model.
But now we're gonna have Big Pat and Bonch coming up on deck. Good old Shadow Junpei versus Arakami. This will be interesting because I think the last time these two played each other, it ended up going into Big Pat's favor.
No, it was Bonch's favor. I remember that one.
Was that Bonch's favor?
It was Grand Finals.
Yeah, it was. No, I
It was
think
a very.
No, I think they played earlier in the top 8 a couple weeks after that.
Oh, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
it may have been.
I think the last time, just going off my memory, I think the last time they played was I think it ended up going into Big Pat's favor. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, like, I keep telling everyone that Big Pat's the most improved player, and I'm not joking about that at all. I think Big Pat has put in the work and has really like set a name for themselves in the like Junpei category of players. That's like different than I think a lot of the other people that are rolling through, right?
All right, we are waiting for Big Pat. He's coming. This is losers semifinals 2 out of 3. Got one more 2 out of 3 set here.
What happened? What happened? Actually, there we go. I hit my mouse and a bunch of windows got rearranged. I was like, oh god, did I just break something? Did the OBS die? But no, we're all good. We're all good. What didn't happen is this happening again? Okay. There was a time where like I was streaming and like the program I used just hated Big Pat and would not load in any info for Big Pat. It would crash
no,
it.
not Big Pat.
And I thought it did it again, but it's fine. We're good. We're good. We're Gucci.
Let's
All
go.
right.
No holds. Wrong.
Bonch and Big Pat. So if that is the case, that they have played recently and it was in Big Pat's favor, recently it has been 1-1 in the series for them. This is the third series that they will have played recently. Oh, and that J2B is just too good. Into the corner, DP.
You have to be careful, yeah. Oh, not able to find a pickup. Oh, those unfortunate trades made him lose the start of those bases that they needed to get that game plan going.
Back in the driver's seat a little bit, though. Big Pat looking for some hits, although it's not going to be him that the hits are going in favor of. Bonch will get a hit here off of the SB Raging Lion, going to confirm all the way, but the drop is huge. Going to use the burst defensively, does not want to accidentally lose that round with that Shadow Frenzy on the table for Big Pat. Bonch seals it up. Okay, the block on the overhead this time from Big Pat, and a nice confirm here into the Shadow Frenzy. This should be 10 runs very easily for him. Big Cry now in. Sweep into bunt. Oh, the counter hit 5C though. And Bonch is going to the corner. Safe jump in. Dodges the DP. This is going to be a lot of damage. That one more cancel is going to do a whole bunch of work, but no confirm towards the end of that. Will fall out.
Oh, nice J2B air to air right there, but misses the full pickup.
Oh,
Pat wasn't ready for the scramble, so we started resetting back out. But
For the dive kick.
yeah, he was able to use the finger to take a turn back, but Bunch DP into the raging, into the stinger.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Just perfect spacing, essentially. It's really hard to contest that button of perfect spacing.
Player 1 is the winner.
J2B is a strong button. Bonch takes one. Alright, so Big Pat wants to answer back here.
Select your attack.
I pressed the wrong button. It was not Big Pat, it was Bunch.
I can't lose.
You know, what? I'm just trying to think, like,
Round 1.
Bonch is someone who's very hard to pin down for a lot of this, and I think that's something that, like, Junpei especially, like, really relies on. Like, having to use like, finger, use things like ACJD, and, like, Death Bound to, like, stop your opponent in the track. But when somebody's just constantly mobile, just like this, always moving, never staying in a place for more than 1 second, it can be hard to find this opportunity to make that work. Now, keeping him in the corner would have given you the sort they needed, but a burst has been forced out. Oh, there we go, slide.
Great slide. Should be easily into the Big Cry with this. Here comes the mix. What will it be?
Just roll out. Just get out of there, don't have to hold anything that's coming through.
5C dash cancel is good, and it's going to give Pat the corner positioning. Isn't able to confirm off that hit, but he will get a smaller confirm here. Blocks the DP. There's nothing on the table for Bonch this time. That should be a dead Murakami. Doesn't even need the super.
Yeah, that combo is still going. Like, the combo is still at 50 more meter afterwards behind it. There's so many things that happen right there, but that's the kind of thing that Pat's like looking for, like getting these early Shadow Frenzies and now leading into all these random stray hits and finally coming out of the board.
Two really strong reads there from Pat back to back that are going to lead to a very good corner position for him. Roll is going to be used, and Bonch calls it out, but oh my god, right back.
Oh, missed the clean hit though. So not as much damage as it could have been. Gold burst down on deck for Bonch. This is where it can get scary.
Okay, throw. Oh, the safe jump into the low. Let's see. What do you got, Pat? Gets hit with the overhead. Still got a few opportunities. You got burst back as well, so you're okay with taking some of this. You really only need one hit to win the entire thing. But going into Isen, oh, this combo is completely burst safe.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that.
It's not even like you would. I think you would have had to burst one of the early combos just to like prevent them from going back into that equal setting. Because that late, you just have to try to get out of it, but if not, hold it for the next round.
Yep. Just the tip of that 2B going to connect, and the 5C dash cancel is good, taking Big Pat to the corner. Tries to mash out. He's eventually going to get hit low. What is Big Pat going to be able to do? He's going to guard cancel roll out of the corner. Doesn't have any meter left, but much better position for him.
Oh, good counter hit, but not able to find that link afterwards.
Oh, he's just cooking. He's doing Big Pat things.
Big takes right here. Finger set with the block on CO9. OMC to keep it safe.
It is plus. Yeah. For that OMC, very plus.
It is approximately plus whatever you want.
Oh! No persona here is really rough, but the drop is crazy. I was just talking about how he wasn't gonna drop.
Oh my
that.
goodness!
That was so smart!
The Shadow Frenzy on reaction to the cross slash right there to be able to find the pickup that they're looking for. And as long as Big Pat doesn't miss the clean hit here, we'll take the round.
Oh, Big Pat. He doesn't want to let it go that easily. He's not done. When he needs to the most, he comes in very clutch with a very, very smart use of the Shadow Frenzy.
That Shadow, oh man, I stood up out of my chair there. I'll keep it real. That was hype. All right, tied up 1-1 now.
Round 1.
Big Pat can make the full comeback, and this counter hit JB is a good start. Yeah, Bob just burst out of that, not wanting to give them any amount of rust. Oh, AOA.
The Bonch classic, let's be honest. Oh, no tech. Okay, good blocks here.
Oh, good hop.
And a great hop. Oh, that is an absolutely massive counter hit. Just for run generation here. Only gonna hit 9, but that's okay. Doesn't have to use Frenzy is the biggest part of this. So, any further damage that Pat can get
but you
will be probably a run.
Yeah, but you want to make sure that you can hit that 10th run before you get into that next game. That's going to be the biggest thing. Launch is usually pretty good about trying to stop you if you've gotten to that point, right? Oh,
very respectful. Pat being very respectful of that 2B as a mash option. Winds up getting pushed in the corner, but could have been much worse had he not respected those defensive options from Bonch. Oh, and that's massive. The air throw goes the opposite direction, meaning that Pat will get the hit. Oh, I don't know if he was trying to bait the persons or the DP and it just didn't work out. Winds up getting hit. Not too much damage, and the slide is going to work. He's gonna use. Oh my god, he RC baited the burst!
Yeah, unfortunately, because of that, wasn't able to get the Shadow Frenzy kill that they were looking for the delay burst to beat that out.
That sucks.
And trading burst to allow you to do a Bonch win that round is a little difficult to come back for, but you're still in victory, right? You still have the chances to make the big comeback. You want the DP out once again. I think like Bonch now doing slight delay time for their DPs to get Pat to mess up their timings and trying to block it. It's going to be doing a lot of work for them, but a nice follow hit right there on that 2B attempt.
One of the few times you really see JA used like that.
Yeah.
Pat does not want to give up on this just yet. DPing through the 2B, trying to keep this momentum on his side. Has 14 runs, wants to keep genning those if he can. Nice call out there. Knows that that's not real and is going to get a combo here. This should be a decent chunk of damage if he decides to spend the meter. He's not going to though. BT comes out, no cancel from Bonch, and we got the one more cancel. Back in for Big Pat. Counter hit. Oh! The burst comes right back in time to save Bonch. gonna try and use it. Wants to seal this now, but I honestly think that will end up doing more damage to Punch than help.
Yeah. Now Big Pat actually has, like, Logchamp will spend that burst again at the end of that one. Big Pat now having it on deck for this last round can mean that if Big Pat lands one big confirm, will lead to big damage.
The 5C dash cancel doesn't quite get everything you wanted there, but it was still a decent chunk of damage, and this time we'll get a confirm. We're in the corner here, too, and this is going to be a lot of damage. One good hit is all he needs, and he's going to get it. This could very easily be it for Big Pat. All he needs to do is get one more into a super here. He doesn't even need the super. Big Pat moves on to losers finals over Bunch.
That means Big Pat is gonna have to fight Thunlunk now.
Magnificent
For
fight.
losers.
Stop acting like a new battle skills. I'll trade spot for you anytime.
We have it. Y'all are good to start whenever you can hear, but if not, every day's great at your Junettes. Get into that. All right, bet. Big Pat Thunlunk. Now this is like a Just Block classic at this point now, right? Like these two players usually fight each other in bracket at some point, whether it be deep into this or maybe in the like, early stages of top 8. And I know Pat really doesn't like this matchup, and for understandable reasons, like a 2 card. Like this is just a character that, with their toolkit, can really force you to have to play like very defensively to create those opportunities. So we'll have to see if Pat can try to change fate or if Thun be able to keep the dominance up.
Alright, jailing here. Oh, this is getting a little rough for Pat. Not starting off great. Has 0 runs and is already down to just a bit of life, not even a fourth. Burst used by Thon wants to keep the momentum. You have to be careful because Big Pat only really needs 1 hit to actually start coming back in this round. He might, if he gets a hit, he might spend the burst just to make sure. Oh,
yeah,
that was a read.
Yeah, to like actually start up a dash blocking right there. Yeah, I think I agree. Just like if you're Big Pat, just any hit you get, if you can lead it into Victory Cry.
Into Frenzy, yeah, and get into Victory Cry, yeah.
That I think is like a super real line that you should take. You're gonna see it right here, yeah.
Call out. AOA's the DP and the cross up actually winds up helping Pat, I think, more than it hurts him. Great call out there with the AOA to go through the DP with reads and into Victory Cry for his troubles.
Yeah, at least gives him a better chance to try to make this game get the big comeback that we're looking for. Right now, Fun just doing a good job of zoning him out.
Oh, this is scary. He's got to be careful and hope that goes away. Yeah, okay. It does go away before Pat can even get in close enough to get a hit. That was the big thing. If he gets a hit, that's going to be a lot of damage. No Trismegistus available right now.
It is back now in the pressure sequence, so finding a great cross-up forces Fun to burst.
There's the burst.
Yeah, just gotta cancel roll.
Might as well. Got some extra meter from those IBs, and might as well just get out of that situation, not have to deal with it, but now you have to deal with it, and there's going to be an unblockable in your future.
Yeah, mute arrow, and go for
This is rough.
Yeah, the couple overhead. Bursts out, though.
Ooh! Drops the combo.
Counter hit JP.
That's a huge hit. There's only 9 seconds left. Honestly, if Pat wanted to, he could have just run away, but he's not going to. He's going to take it too. It's unlock.
I don't think you can afford to run away. I think that just puts you in too dangerous a situation. Like, because Stun can make so much happen in full screen with those arrows. Like, even in 5 seconds. That's more than enough time in fighting to make him irrefutable.
Unblockable bomb that's going to accidentally connect on just straight hits while trying to zone, really.
Yeah. And a quick little scramble trade going into is favored now.
Oh, DP is attempted. Oh my god, the spacing is just... Pat, I think, had already committed to that option in his head on Wake Up, and Thun was like, I'm just not gonna move. I'm gonna do a meaty from here, and it wound up working out quite well for him. Thun taking game 1.
Yeah. Being able to meaty from that range is just being like such a useful option. Debate out DPs like that. The ones that like are more like get off me buttons than they are like actual DPs, you know?
Yep.
Round 1. Fight!
Alright. Big Pat just starts out by running forward.
Yeah, knowing that Thun wanted to just like up back, because Thun likes to play this like hyper defensive style really early on. So, like, knowing that you have the ability to challenge that is like very beneficial.
Oh, Big Pat trying to call out a lot of these projectiles, but not quite getting the reads correct.
Good blocks over there, man. Recognize that they're going to get one by the bomb. They were careful.
Okay, trying to get back in. Use the bat to get rid of the Magaru. Good hit here. Oh, but the DP is good as well. Finally, a clean hit coming out for Big Pat. Gonna use the super, get to 6. Meaty 5C into the cross.
Yeah, just playing patient, just like, hey, do your thing, let me figure out what you're going to try to do and how I can, like, capitalize on your gaps.
Unfortunately gets clipped. And, no longer has that life lead. As I say that.
Yeah. And I...
Winds up getting that. Gonna get that 10 run. Ow.
That clean hit always deals so much more damage than I expect. And a great recognition that Thun was going to DP in that situation. Debate it out.
I mean, what else do you really have to do? You're not going to spend burst on that.
Yeah.
I think if you spend burst on that, that is extremely volatile.
Like, Thun could just like tech up back like they do a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what Pat was prepared for. But then recognizing that they weren't doing that to immediately double jump when you know they were going to DP was super super.
Oh, found the one spot to actually summon Trismegistus, and even though it dies, I think that was very patient.
They almost got in like a way to confirm off of them like going up the finger. But someone get up the second one and finds
off for the fake.
Actually, yeah.
That is so hard to deal with when you're in the block stun from Trismegistus doing that. Oh, that time Thun was ready for the possible dark cancel roll situation and waits instead of going for a mix-up.
Yeah,
oh, the cross-up, nice block.
And a great JB in right there. After a quick little tech out, should be able to take the round.
Pat's got this. Yeah, that's very easy for him. That block was game determinative, I think.
Player 1 is the winner!
That cross-up, if that hits, I think things quickly can spiral out of control for Thun. That block was legitimately game determinative in that corner situation.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, this is a set that can go the distance. I think the last time they played in bracket, Pat actually took the set. I think it's actually a repeat of the exact same scenario that happened last time. I think the last time they played, Pat took the set, or like this is the timeline. Pat takes the set, take it over that, and then have to fight Hero. Who's either that or like Atarax. Like, what
3 characters that Pat just hates.
Yeah. For very understandable reasons.
Oh, sprinting up.
Yeah.
Absolutely no regard for anything. It's like, I don't think you're gonna throw a ground level arrow. I'm just gonna run up.
They were trying to steal first, second, and third off of that.
Yeah, actually. Oh, nice cancel. That was a nice cancel to keep himself safe, make sure that he doesn't accidentally take any unnecessary damage. 4 runs still in, and that is gonna be way more than just 4. That should be Pry. Oh, not quite. Didn't have enough bar.
Reflecting the projectile in, as
That was
anti-air.
insane!
That was so good.
Victory cry off that. Oh, the AoE on the way back down. Gonna get some damage here. Okay, muted, but do you care? Oh, you care. Oh, that hurts.
Oh, that was, I still can't get it.
Ow.
I'm sick that
Yeah, that was sick. I think he might be, dead. Ah,
Like-
that sucks.
Like, sure you're dead, but you tried to anti-air this guy, and he got Dragon Install off of it. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? That's
Okay.
godlike. That's godlike.
One card broken, fairly risk-free. Finally gets the spin to actually connect on an arrow, which is good. Getting some space back for that, but the weird cross-up situation there was not in Pat's favor. Has to burst. Doesn't want to take any extra damage. Stagger is good.
Patience right now. Trying to make something big happen.
Trying to use that 2C to catch maybe an approach. Has to be careful, only has one Persona card left. That could have been an opportunity. We'll convert one anyway. Yeah, to the corner. Oh, that was dirty. That was messed up. I don't really have words for how disgusting that was.
I need to take a shower. That's how bad it was.
That was gross.
Finally,
What in the world? I was so sure that was an overhead. And it just, like, didn't hit overhead, and all of a sudden comes out as, like, the fastest low mix-up I've ever seen in my life. Hey. Done this time in the driver's seat. Has a lot of damage here on the table, and is gonna go for that JA mix. Oh my god. Doesn't get the confirm, though. Random DP into what?
Yeah.
Hello?
Into an arrow.
Oh,
block
that's
set on the
frustrating.
attack.
That's frustrating. I can feel the frustration from Pat from here.
Yeah. I'm frustrated.
That was nasty, but I can feel it because of when he DP'd. I think there was just so much going on.
we've been graced with a magnificent fight.
One of those situations where you're like, please just get me out of here in any way possible. I don't care if it's by me dying. Just go next.
Yeah. You just go next. And like Thun's willingness to now go for these like mix-up situations that force air unblockable resets is like kind of nutty.
Yeah.
All right, so Thun now up 2 games. Pat still we saw Pat has a chance to make this big comeback, but Thun looking good right now as long as I can keep that snowball momentum up.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright. Instantly starting off with a mute arrow, but right as I say that, arrow reflected. Back to Thun. Toe-to-toe in this neutral game. No confirm off of that, and the air throw is going to whiff. So we're essentially at parity here in this neutral game, but Thun dangerously close to this corner. Has to watch out for accidentally getting hit by something random that could lead into a very favorable situation. Okay, DP gonna push to the other corner, and this time Deathbound's gonna come out. Now we gotta watch out for the 2C. Roll through. Gonna confirm here for Thun. Oh. We don't like this.
It's not me.
It's not you.
Oh no. Oh no.
Our connection quality is too poor.
Oh no.
Are they still playing?
I'm gonna.
They're not.
Okay.
Hold up. Okay, they're just gonna go again.
Yeah, reset.
They just
run it
said,
back.
fuck it, go again.
I think that's the correct thing to do. Just go again. There's like, that wasn't like too deep into a game, anyways.
Yeah.
So
Go next.
Yeah.
Take 2, go next.
Yeah. Run it back. Reset. But it'd be like that. Like,
It was a mid-set button check.
yeah. I've had to do that before.
Ooh! That punish was crazy. Alright, and I mean, we're starting out on essentially where we already were. So, all things considered, I don't think it mattered that much.
No. it's not like these players haven't played each other before. It's not like they know what each player is trying to do.
Air to air. Huh? Being very methodical here in how he wants to approach. Isn't able to get there though. Now has to deal with all the shenanigans from Isis. Oh, the throw's good though. Gonna get some runs here. Only a couple. Oh, we're gonna go for 6. We're gonna spend that bar. What's the mix? There is no mix. It's a safe jump, nerd.
It's a safe jump, nerd. That caught me out of left field. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Shadow Frenzy, guarantee kill right here. So right. Oh no, it missed.
Oh no, not quite. But victory cry is, I think, enough of a consolation prize.
Yeah,
I think you're okay with this.
It is, but I don't know if you saw that was a little bit of a hiccup that I think happened again that caused the drop. So
hopefully it does not come back.
yeah.
Oh, nice jump. Oh, that's bizarre. Oh, okay. We're getting a little weird. Okay. You got the 1. May need to
remake the room. Yeah.
we may need to do a remake after this, but we will see what they say. Okay, roll through. Okay, patience. And the overhead is good. Deathbound being used very effectively to try and counteract the zoning. Also, with just against his finger. There's the Deathbound again. It is a Persona break though for Pat.
Yeah, it's,
but a decent chunk of damage.
It's a good call-out thing for the fact that you are usually just keep the active projectile like on the stuff that when you're calling Deathbound, you're getting the hit, but you're losing the card. So it's always like really unfortunate.
I think it's interesting because as Junpei, there's an argument that you might be okay with that if you're getting the damage. Because look at the damage that has been accrued already by Pat. Not going to spend that frenzy because doesn't have enough meter to make it worth it. But it is on the table and could be a win condition here. Oh, he doesn't even need it. 2. C is gonna catch, and you can see that's why he's been doing that so consistently through the set, looking for those, you know, opportunities where it might just barely catch somebody at the end and lead into some sort of combo.
Yeah, excellent. All right, cool. So we are gonna remake the room really quick, just so in case those technical hiccups are because the room was active too long, which that happens. That happens in like literally every fighting game. So like,
Get it out.
our players are back into it now.
We're gonna have to switch the names, but yeah, we're all good. For the last game of this losers finals, 2-2.
Hopefully now with less technical difficulties. All would be resolved if we could just spectate on Junes cabinets.
Of course. Junes cabinets are OP.
Man, that long sync was like shot
Yeah.
to my heart. I was like, oh no.
Oh, the run up.
Yeah.
Oh, whip grab, but it's okay. Whip grab plus unblock. Overhead is coming out for fun. Gonna get some decent damage here. Got the wall stick, got the damage, and here's the mute. Oh, there's the run up sweep. Again, talking about how normally Thun is very privy to doing the air dash mix up that you see a lot. Like that, but this time last time going for sweep was crazy for him. Somehow Pat able to get out of that entire situation. Doesn't get the full confirm though.
Yeah.
This is rough. Really needs to get some sort of hit here, but he's just not gonna be able to.
Yeah, and that's like the worst thing, like case possible. You didn't even use your burst, like normally you get that 30% back. You had to use a shout
Oh, there's the overhead. I mean, he is getting runs.
Won't lose.
Oh, doesn't get the full hit on the end. That sucks, but
Hey, how about this?
generally seems like he's okay with just kind of chilling. Maybe looking for opportunities to see if he can get more runs. one of those situations where you're like, you know, am so far down that whatever I can get out of this is okay for me. Winds up ending this with 3 runs
Yeah,
and half a burst.
I like to say, you take what you get, you try to just do whatever you can to close it out. You had the right read, but like Thun switched over to doing charge JB, just doing JB. But there we go. Doing something like that where Thun wants to throw the projectiles out and just swatting them back at him is going to be super beneficial to you, to like getting those extra bases when you can.
Yeah, but you have to be careful because you can't get hit when you're trying to get those bases either. Instantly erased, 3 outs. Not what you want to see there. Just because his finger is able to connect, and that's going to be a free pass in for Big Pat. However, DP comes out for Thun, and he's going to follow that up with an AOA burst force from Big Pat. He wants to stay alive in this, and then twist against his finger as the response.
Oh, but a great air-to-air from Thun to stop him down. No. Yeah, this is so hard to deal with. Getting some of that meter.
More canceled. Well, I think you take that trade. Not too bad, but oh, the random stray confirmed. That actually is looking like it's gonna be it, unfortunately. Rough way to end that set, but a great set nonetheless. Thun will advance to the grand finals. 3-2 over Big Pat. Very, very close set.
Yeah, insanely. Like, it could have gone anyway. It could have gone anyway.
Player 1 is the winner!
See Big Pat offline. See Big Pat offline. That's all I got.
Actually.
Of this world, Featherman. Phoenix Ranger Featherman victory. Judgment complete.
Hero and Thun.
Very, very close.
Yeah, like an insanely tight set. Like, I could have seen that going either way any day of the week.
This will be grand finals, losers side.
Yeah, grand finals, losers. Thun's on loser side, Heroes
Yep,
on winner's
there's
side.
grand. Yep, exactly. Thun is on that loser side. Not me losing my train of thought mid sentence.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
Please select your character.
Looks like I'm up. I'm on a mission.
Alright, so yeah, this is gonna be the run back of what we saw. We saw Hero take it 3-1. And like, you know, it's interesting because like normally it players coming from losers, like on this side at least, you know, they get a little hot, they're like, okay, I'm a little bit more warmed up right now, but we just saw that like Thun had to like go through a workhorse of a set just to take that out, so it might be a little tired. That brain like may have had to use too much mental energy to fully get through. So let's see if keep that up.
Good confirm there from Hero. Gonna get the no tech as well. Tack on a little bit of damage. Hero trying to find a way to combat this. We've already seen this matchup, of course. Talking about that a little bit. There's a lot that's going to be going into this. Here come the missiles. Missiles beating out the reflected arrow. And oh, that's so clutch. For Hero just ran out of Orgia, just barely. Was able to come up with the round win.
Invasive move.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, good counter play to them doing that full speed Gatling that they were doing earlier before. Hero still finds a way to get a big reward off of it.
Yes.
Solid 3.5k into high-low mix.
Will this be enough to seal it up? There's a lot of damage here on the table. Yeah.
Having the
Hero taking game on.
Yeah, had the opportunity to go for the extra mortar right there, which is exactly what they needed to close it out.
Yep.
Due to the corners facing.
A huge
So,
victory.
Hero for game number 1.
Player 2 wins.
Seems like the names are switched.
Damn. It'd be like that. No, sorry, Hero's a Yukari player now. I make the rules.
Forever.
Please select your
Looks like
captain.
I'm up.
All right.
I'm on a mission.
Anytime it's a long sync, I get pieces more flashbacks.
yes.
I get pieces more flashbacks of the eternal
That's
sync.
so bad.
I'm over here.
That was so unfortunate.
Oh, great jump in into the JV right there.
Try dash is just absolutely insane. The speed of that, making it extremely hard to try and react to something like that. I don't really see very many people actively look to react to that. Good knockdown here in the corner, but Fun fights his way out and side swaps, meaning the momentum is swiftly shifted in his favor.
Give the right trip.
Oh
Great!
my
Yeah.
god. I can't even say it was bad
No,
because it wasn't.
Yeah, it was actually like, unironically, I think that was the best thing you could have done there if you wanted to spend meter, because getting a side swap off an air to air in that situation is a little awkward, and like you have to give up a lot of damage. So just bringing them all the way to the other corner, then force them to hold a game out mix is like reasonably solid.
Oh, they're just switching sides constantly on the screen here. Fun does not want to give any space to Hero. Hero does not want to let Fun be at the other side of the screen, constant jockeying for position until one of these players gets a strong enough hit to confirm it is something, and unfortunately Fun was the person who put himself in the corner in this situation. It's going to take a hefty chunk of damage for it. DP to try and steal something back, but small, very small recompense for the amount of damage you just took.
Oh, another great Gatling, but now they only 12 bullets left on Hero's side of things, so they have to be very, very careful here.
Seeing more rockets. Tracking arrow winds up breaking Hero's persona, and this is rough. No Orgia, 12 bullets, no persona.
Yeah, this is like the worst situation you can be in. But you are in Awakening now, so you could potentially Hero try to find a hit to go into insult super. No! Oh my god.
If it didn't come out right there. Oh, no mix is gone for. Oh, finally gets a hit though. That should be it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, one apiece.
Surrender at once, villain.
That was almost like. That was. If that hit. Thank God it didn't. Let's just put it like that.
Yeah. Okay. Flashing already beginning. The zoning and anti-zoning war. Eternally told.
I'm loving these try dashes from here. Like finding always new ways to get in to avoid a lot of the like zoning and left range on the table.
Oh,
good.
just waiting for DP.
Yeah. And getting charm arrows as well, so you can able to steal a little bit of meter.
DP for Hero, but can't switch into Orgia because was burned out. Finally able to get that Orgia back and switches instantly back, sends out those Rockets looking for Thun. And it's gonna get a confirm out of nowhere.
Yeah. Able to catch him right at the tip of that hit right there. The fact that they were recognizing, oh, I hit you there, and could get the convert off of it is just like, that was so smart.
An
From Hero.
easy
Good gamer.
2 wins.
And now Thun is here with his back against the wall. One game separates Hero from the win of this week. Just block. And Thun has to do a full reverse sweep just to reset the bracket.
Thun has to win 6 games before Hero wins 1 right now, essentially.
Yeah.
It's an uphill battle, but like you've seen players go the distance before, and they can potentially do it again. But we'll have to see what happens here now. Potentially our final game of the night.
Of her new armor. Sorry to make you wait.
Round 1. Fight.
Attack!
Oh,
Good early burst.
See it.
Okay, here we go. Now gonna be able to.
well, doesn't get the knockdown. Grenades don't connect.
I'm over here.
One of the few people who takes a whiff throw, or a throw after a whiff throw. Nice jump.
Yeah, Hero's air movement has just been so on point, like this entire set. Just always being able to avoid everywhere Thun wants to be, but can't avoid an aimbot with those tracking arrows. Now Thun's gonna be able to get huge damage in this corner.
Muted, but DP is a good answer to dealing with that. Goes for a stagger, expecting maybe a DP or a burst or something. Just kind of like being mashed there in that hit stun. Nothing comes out, and so this is quite a good spot for Hero. Did a full chunk of damage, and now you really can't even want to burst there. The 5D charge from Athena will seal that round, and Hero is at match point and tournament point.
You saw Thun try to go for like the Garu set with delay arrows, but that unfortunately takes up all your air actions, so they just have to fall to the ground. And Hero's able to air multiple them with it. It's like always unfortunate.
The cross-up was nasty, and he catches the roll low. You are getting very dangerously close to getting hit with something, but the random bomb explosion winds up stopping all momentum that Hero had there for a second. Burst! It's just blocked. And now, all of a sudden, Thun is actually in quite a good spot.
Yeah, this is what they need to make this kind of big comeback right here. Oh, and a
400
great
damage.
Yeah.
The counter hits. As you said, that's gonna be it for Thun. 1 round, and he will have kept himself alive.
Yeah. Let's see if they can loot that up again, or if Hero can stay calm, find the hit, and bring him into Big City. But this is coming through, but the arrow comes out late this time, and actually able to hit them before all the rockets come through.
Oh, the sweep doesn't hit. That could have been catastrophic had it did.
Great sweep right there, gonna get the full pickup as well.
Yeah, Hero needs to look to get out of that Orgia. Unfortunately, it's gonna get burned out, but it shouldn't be for too long. He's gonna have to play a little safe, though. If he wants to take this round, it's a kind of an uphill battle right here. Battling, stopping the forward advance from Thun, and the burst just comes back in time. Oh, and the rockets just have so much durability.
Yeah.
The mix. Where is the burst gonna be from Thun? Is he going to opt to use it anytime soon? No, he's going to wait for a possible game-winning confirm here.
Yeah, I think it's a more reasonable line.
Hero, he overcooked it a little bit, and I think that's gonna be it for this round. Yeah, he's gonna take the... Yeah. Gonna take the no-tech, but it's too much damage. Hero just overcooked it just a bit.
You can't be this funny. You can't be this funny. Okay?
Your abilities are clear.
I see the thought process, but I think that the thought process was a little too forward thinking. He was expecting something that wasn't there yet on the screen and tried predicting, over predicting in a situation where he really didn't need to do so. So Thun will keep himself alive, and Hero is going to need to shake that one off. Can't let that stay in the mind, because that could lead to a reset if you linger on it for too long. Oh, and it doesn't look like he's letting it stick in his brain too much. Already into Mix City. Will we see another mix? He just goes for a straight up low. Gonna need to get out of that Orgia mode. Yep, there we go. Instantly out of that. Looking to regen some of that. And let Athena do some of the work. Orgia back on. And the perfect hit there. Locking down Thun.
Yeah, recognizing like, hey, you know, I was goofing around a bit. I want to try to get the funny in, but yeah, we got a tournament on the line. I got to take that first place. I got to bring that glory in.
Overheated again, but it's just kind of how it goes sometimes. It's one of those ones where he deactivated and wound up with half, so it wasn't too bad. Going to go for a mix-up, no tech. Smart this time, takes that. And there is a bomb there, so you have to be careful.
Yeah.
You can't let yourself stall. Oh, another Magarula is going to be mixed here.
Yeah, it
This
gets
could kill.
no,
Oh, reset!
mix.
Not enough. The
Man.
reset is whiffed.
Hero trying to ruin Thun's birthday right now with that little reset right there to escape out. Now sitting once again match point. Here we go.
Another counter poke with these 2Bs from Hero, but the arrows from Thun look a little too strong. Going to get them a full conversion. 3,300 damage here in the corner. And the Orgia air dash will get Hero out of that situation. Orgia deactivated and he was recharging.
Go,
And there it is again.
And mixing them up with it as well. Has to tech out early so we won't get as much damage because of Orgia mode getting way too low there.
Oh, that was so smart. That was
Yeah.
such a clean route there from Hero. The cross up, the patience, just the wait, and he used the burst to keep him in the corner of the DP. Swap sides. Air to air. Thun really trying to work for this round.
Yeah, but you have to be very careful with Hero because Thun has 150 meter on deck. So if you just leave yourself one single gap or whatever to get hit, you could take like 32 billion damage.
Very scary. Magarula going for a mix-up.
Yeah, oh, the Laker
the
gets...
move.
Yeah. Oh no, Thun!
But not punished. GP comes through. There's still a lot of meter here on the table. Blue health has been healed. Thun is still alive, but time is a factor. The damage is good. Not enough to kill, but 13 seconds left. Anything could kill. And the patience is going to be needed from Thun here if he wants to keep this round.
Okay.
And he will.
Yeah. Like, it was such a hard situation. You had like, you only had Orgia gauge. You had no bullets, you had no meter on deck from Hero. You had to do, like a miracle had to happen, but Thun stayed in control for so long. We'll see if they can keep that up or if that will change out now here. Oh, with DP, big counter hit.
That is so unfortunate. This is a lot of damage, at least nearly 3k. And the AOA, the first time I think that Hero's busted it out all set, is going to be used right here. Goes for the cross up. The DP is not going to let that happen though. Back in the corner is Hero the throw. AOA.
First connecting though at that max distance, I didn't think it would for half a second.
I'm really trying to keep that run away. I don't think really he cares if he gets... Oh no, what an unfortunate way to get caught.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough. Hero, though, a very strong performance throughout the entire tournament, is going to take just block number 40. 3-1 over Sunlock here in Grands.
Your
Yeah,
latest
a
level
repeat
as
of their
shadows
winners final
is
set,
quite
bringing it down
soon.
to, but bringing it, you know, going to the grocery store down the egg aisle with how scrambled that was towards the end. Like it was like just very constantly back and forth over and over and over again. So, what a bunch of sets tonight. We had some insane sets tonight.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness, some of these were flipping crazy. But it's getting late for us here, so we'll try to wrap it up quickly. Lamb, you got anything you want to plug?
Not really. You can go check my Twitter, I guess. Lame
Yeah.
FGC. I don't tweet.
Yo.
I don't I don't use Twitter.
Only when baseball season's around is when you use Twitter.
I'm not even tweeting right now. And baseball season is on because we saw.
Real. But yeah, other than that, I'm Tabby. Y'all know. Follow the Twitter. I tweet poorly. Make sure to check out events coming up. I think the next event is PFC Monthly. Or like I don't know. You're in the PFC Discord. Join the PFC Discord if you're not. Discord.gg/P4U. It has an event calendar and everything that you need for that. So definitely make sure to go through there. Check it all out. Hit the follow, subscribe if you have Twitch Primes, and we'll see you all in the future.
Response, but hey, you're ready back to back. Just on the running on a midnight train. Back to back. Conscience is swimming to the air. Back to back. Cannot let anyone do it again. Back to back. I can no longer pretend. Give me a break, you're down. Just wanna get by my dad's again. Lazy down while I have it day. Now you hear the rumble from the ground, yeah. Freak, cheat, frog like drowning, bouncing round, yeah. So let it be, oh let it be, since I'm the traitor. This time's knocking on the door, while a chance of God is standing back to back. Just on the running on a midnight train. Back to back. Conscience is swimming to the air. Back to back. Cannot let anyone do it again. Back to back. I can no longer pretend. Give me a break, you down. Just while I get by my sense again.